guys really like watching the Geek Room and Dragnauct, their shows are like so fucking boring. These basement-dwelling dumbass men have to say. They're not even funny.
They have to use like people like me or G-Man in order to present themselves off a little bit of funny, because they once in a while they say some clever thing. You're welcome. I give you views to feed your little cocky ego. I'm glad you had your little dopamine fix. Oh my god!
I'm like your drug. I'm like your marijuana. I'm like your alcohol. You have shinnyism. You're not an alcoholic or a drug addict. You're a shitty-holic. You can't, and you say I'm bad for you, but Zella, you still can't fucking resist me.
That's it, I'm shutting the show off.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit about that part, did he? He didn't cherry pick around that shit.
Wait, people are watching your friend Zoom. Here we go. I hope she broke up because the last part of the Kirby was so bad.
And everybody can see us. What's up, everybody?
All right.
I don't think you understand, brother. $4.99.
It's a goddamn KFC commercial.
You got it?
Okay, there you go. Got it.
Dude, I'm from South Carolina, and I'm repulsed.
Bond has not showed up yet, by the way. I did send him a link. Try to.
Oh, are we live right now?
Yes.
Monty, are we live? We're live as fuck.
That's gimmick infringement, my friend.
It's gimmick, yeah. It's like them having someone grind their gears instead of being a salty boy.
That's gimmick infringement too. we stole the fuck out of that.
Oh, did we steal it from them?
Technically, yeah.
Oh, we gentrified it. It's fine.
Yeah.
If he doesn't show up in a minute, I'm gonna call him on Skype. Be like, "Where the fuck you at?" I
Neither
am
of us,
though. When he gets in, so he doesn't think it's a. Because it's technically supposed to be a one-on-one kind of thing, but
this show is full of surprises. Don't worry. When I pull my green screen, you guys are probably gonna laugh.
Yeah, trust me, I'll mute in anticipation to see what happens.
Shout out to Clay County CPS, by the way.
Which works like
Indeed.
it does not work like the
Anticipation
same
to see
any
what
other
happens.
CPS ever.
Shout out to Clay County.
Who became a member because of this?
Dean Machine. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, thank you for becoming a member. That's weird. Don't do that.
What an interesting time to pull some shit like that.
Yeah.
Fear my banjo. Oh, everyone fears your banjo there, I read Alex. Let me turn off the fucking routing there.
By the way, it reminds me. I am going to turn down Streamlabs tonight whenever he does show up.
Why? Why would you turn that down? Are you
Fucking degenerate.
Because no one else you guys ain't going to be here and be talking over it.
It may create some interesting timing, though. You never know.
I still like the fact that I'm the one that said he was a valor stealing bitch and he's having a conversation with me. I don't think he knows it was me with the super chat, which is great.
It's the circle of life, Billy.
Yeah, and like Drag let him go on for like 2 minutes of him going, no one who ever served would integrate someone else's service. Blah, blah, blah. This kept on going, and then Drag goes, yeah, that guy was in the Navy.
Well.
Rah, 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 rah. And he kind of did like the blah, 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 blah. I feel like Frank should have sent this fucking invite like an hour ago, but it's beside the point.
I mean,
I
he's
let
not a
him
good
know
producer.
an hour ago. It's like, hey, I'm going to send it to you about this time. He still hadn't seen it.
Like, yeah, honestly, we try not to send him the link until like right when we're going live. There's always the possibility we could piss him off before the show starts and he leaves. And nobody really wants to spend more time with Vaughn than they have to.
Yeah, fair enough. I was told I was low.
Let me boost you up. All right.
Okay, boost me in post. You enhance.
Let's boost Billy up. You guys ready?
Enhance.
Billy, you're just so fucking handsome.
Thank you, buddy.
We're boosting him up, everyone.
Enhance.
Give us just a minute.
Where the fuck is this old goddamn pirate fucking weirdo? He might be a pirate. I don't know if he's a pirate. I know he's a wizard.
He's a vampire too.
Is he a vampire? Does he have a vampire diary?
Haven't you seen the thumbnail to this video? Like, he's been around for a long time.
Okay, can you please stop putting me on all fucking people from Friends? What the fuck?
Do what?
You.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I like how Matthew Perry starts as Matthew Perry and halfway through he's me. It's like an evolution of awful.
I am about to call him in a second. We'll watch it. Oh no.
I'm trying to.
Thank you so much for filling that dead air, Billy.
I know.
That was a good.
What the fuck is going on with that? Don't do that.
No.
That was terrifying.
Oh, what happened? Let's see. There we go.
Oh, still terrifying. Got it.
Call.
For an uprising. This is a call for uprising my pants. What are you doing, pagan bitch?
He ain't
You're
ready
pagan,
yet.
Kind of like
James isn't online.
this like we planned this. I did research. I did research. I had to leave in fucking 2 hours, so I don't get all the time in the world. Unfortunately, like him, my fucking spouse is still in my life. Like my family doesn't hate me yet. Speaking of which, shout out Kentucky CPS. Good job.
Yes. All right.
Where the fuck is Vaughn? Frank.
Like I know.
Use your white
He's
trash
Vaughn.
ability to talk to him via a white trash enhance. I don't know.
That boy's got the shining.
All right, now see what you're here to do here. Why don't you get your ass in here right now, or we'll get the frost. Where the fuck?
It'd be great if he just slid right in as soon as you started playing that music.
That's why I'm scared to pull my green screen before he gets in here. It's still set up too. That's fucking great.
Let's see if I can actually get him on Facebook. I used to be able to.
Vaughn.
This is what happens when you let Frank plan out things.
Bad thing is, I planned this out like last week.
Did he contact you or did you contact him?
He
Not a difficult question. There's not this 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Oh no.
Frank's at
I'm doing
maximum
like
overload.
3 things. Hey man, where
You at
you is?
old hoe?
No. I was going to send him the link for the last Devil's Lettuce, and he never showed up, and he never responded to me until the day afterwards, and just responded to me like just pissed off about, yeah, I was going to that ambush or something like that, and yeah, just some other stupid shit, and I was like,
So he reached to you first for this.
yeah, technically, but he's the one that said the 101, so
Yeah, I understand. He's a giant pussy. Yes.
I'm about to call him on Facebook.
Yeah, call him. What the fuck else is he doing? He has nothing going on with his life.
He's totally outside watching this on YouTube right
Probably.
now.
Hey, Vaughn.
Just trying to make sure, like, dude, Vaughn, if that's what you're worried about, I'm gonna mute when you get in here.
Yeah, and I'm
Like, because I want to see this.
Vaughn, can you do me a huge favor? Can you take your busy time out of watching your
Cleaning up melons, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps, or
jerking
throwing
off
away
to
a
Skyrim
pizza
mods.
or throwing away a pizza that definitely does not have gnats on it. And
It ain't got any gnats on it.
It doesn't got any gnats. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, Mom. Dude, he's like an elderly Chad. Fuck you, Mom.
I remember when my mom paid my bills and I wore a diaper. I was 6 months old, but you know, I don't remember that. Why would I remember that? But like, Vaughn, last time my mom paid any bill that I accrued, I was 18.
For Vaughn, that was last week.
Today.
Sick with the shakes.
Well, let's just say the
Right
first.
now.
Let's just settle on the first,
Right,
you know.
right now.
Oh, and I put on my fancy covering for my Fitbit. I got the gold one on it
Oh, he's gonna respect that.
for the occasion. It's like your gold EIB microphone.
Exactly.
If I hear another one of those goddamn right-wing idiots say that fucking Joe Biden's a socialist, I'm gonna fucking kill myself in Minecraft.
I almost died laughing at the ad I watched earlier where they had Biden fucking photoshopped in with AOC, Omar, and Bernie. Like he's gonna fill his cabinet with these people. These are his closest confidants.
You know the trainer I told you that looks like Clay Matthews mixed with the McBoyle brothers from fucking fucking It's Always Sunny. He was listening to a right-wing radio station, and like one of those ones that like they're whining about everything. And he's like, Joe Biden went and met the black guy that just got shot 7 times because he, I'm assuming, looked for his driver's license. And
Jacob Blake.
Yeah, Jacob Blake. There you go. And he's like, he went to meet the Jacob Blake family, and can you believe it? He did a political speech. And you're like, yes, he's running for president. Do you know he's running for president?
Yeah, I mean that would to be expected. I mean, if you're going to go out during something that it's like kind of a national issue, and you're running for president, to take that opportunity to maybe speak on it.
Yeah, and he has to take the crazy stance of don't blame the victim and people matter. Like that. Those are the stances he has to take. They're really difficult to take.
Apparently, if you look at the other side.
Yeah, like beating Trump is just like, let the dipshit say things, and that's it. You nailed it.
It really does come down to a contest of who needs to shut the fuck up the most. Like, guys, there are certain at certain points in time, I say flip flops. It's
up a lot, but it
just depends on who got interviewed that day.
Joe has a handler where Trump doesn't. So like they can shut him the fuck up. They go tingly keys, and he's like, "Oh, corn pop." And then he fucking noodles the fuck off. He knows this.
Trump is a little bit more freelance.
Like to get him to shut up, like you fucking need a tranquilizer. Okay, here he is. I'm bringing him in. Okay, so everyone should be muted. They're all except that one's an empty chair. So I don't think the empty chair is going to talk to you. Okay with that?
Look, I'm only here for a limited amount of time.
God damn it, you motherfucking bitch.
That's perfect.
We're not allowing trolls in our chat.
What about naysayers? Are naysayers cool?
Naysayers are fine.
Drove my wife insane.
I fucking hate you, Drag. I fucking hate you.
What the fuck even is this show?
Fuck, what's that? I think it's Deliverance.
No, I mean the show you're an active participant in right now. What even is this show?
This is where Drag comes on and pretends to be Von Helton because I should have gave it away with that picture. Fuck.
I don't know that Dragnauct guy. You can't trust him.
Why is that, Vaughn?
He helped the trolls. He aids and abets them. He's going to jail.
All right, Billy, you ready for your one-on-one with Vaughn?
No. I'm gonna see if Frank falls.
Never served. I served my country in the Cold War.
I was just watching Frank that whole time to see how he was gonna react.
Yeah, I was hoping Frank was gonna fall for it too. Like fall for it too, Electric Boogaloo. God damn, where are you, Vaughn? You fucking old bitch.
I'm right here.
Okay, the real Vaughn. God damn it.
This is a real Von Hilton. You can check out my channel on BitChute.
Oh God, where real channels go to die.
YouTube tried to censor me because I was talking the truth about the Muslims.
BitChute, where you can find awesome content like Von Helton and Atheism is Unstoppable.
I don't know about him. Is he a pagan?
No, he's an atheist, and he was clearly stopped by YouTube.
See, we're still blocked on Twitter.
He was on Twitch for like 10 minutes. He started
Probably
going to
for the
race
best.
relations, and then Twitch was like, nope.
See.
Bro, we don't even allow like male nipple. The fuck are you doing? Like, do you really think that's gonna fly?
I got to go look at some more horse vaginas in Skyrim. You boys have a good day.
If he was coming and watching the live chat, he's not now.
Or maybe it'll invigorate him to get his ass in here. Who knows?
Defend himself more, yeah.
Just tell him it was Kenny KPZ.
It was a deep fake.
There, okay. We're still blocked on Twitter.
How? Okay, so we're trying to get a guy on that we're blocked on every fucking way to talk to him. This sounds like a great Frank idea.
We're not blocked on Facebook. I just sent him a message.
Did he see it? Did he say anything? No.
Dragnauct
He's
ripped my wife
sitting
on
in front of his
video
computer.
house.
He has nowhere else to go.
That's why I say he's definitely outside watching this on the stream.
Come on, if you're watching it out there, these two dipshits are gonna mute themselves. You're only gonna talk to me. I get it. You probably don't want to after the fact that I'm wearing my Navy hat, but
Oh no, he knows things. Should we promise him like a case of Mountain Dew? Legit?
we will buy you a case of Mountain Dew.
I know I'm about to get a
You didn't see the wink. We're fine.
Oh, he thought the wink meant something totally different.
It's a gummer.
Oh, his new fascinations are cow vaginas. Sorry, Purple.
Really? Because that's terrifying. Yeah, you want to play that Rev video? You can play that Rev video.
That's a good idea actually.
Yeah, just play the Rev video real quick.
Time-
We want $200 from us. Don't play the WWE part because anytime I see a grown man watch WWE like that, it makes me sad.
Oh, dude, it was like even as someone who has enjoyed wrestling on occasion, like it was just fucking pathetic.
I am working on a video, guys. Anyone who is Patreon and I hate doing 3 things at once. But Patreon and members, you will guys get it first. So
You guys get first.
You guys will get it first. I promise you. All right. Let me skip over.
Dude, that Bulbasaur you got behind you has some black, soulless fucking eyes, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's called a Bulbasaur.
It's never looked that evil to me, anyway.
He's gonna fuck you up.
Back in my day, Bulbasaur wasn't so scary.
Him was cute.
To my channel and watch my Raven. Rev's ignoring the chat. Yeah, I was. Okay, sweet. So I can say that your wife's trying to say these celebrities love her when you paid them on cameos. Pathetic. Well, that's just
like
a
the
way of
definition of
shouting
pathetic.
someone out, saying, "Yeah, I love Shanny for Christ." So, if you want to discuss it, you can come on tonight. I'll explain it. You know, wrestling companies will strike this right down. Probably not. I'm not.
Yeah.
He's making it rain.
Have you never
bro.
heard of Vince
Rev is
McMahon?
the wrestling companies don't play. Rev's
He
going to
lost
ignore in
4
chat.
cents
He's
from
watching the
this.
male soap opera. I am. I was a big fan of wrestling
Whoa, what was
back
that?
in the day. But back in the day,
Let's play Guess the Body.
Yeah.
Part.
You killed me with that shit on the TGR Bites channel today. Just, I wasn't even watching. I was just listening, and I looked down just in time to see that. Fucking
See what? What did I
chef's
miss?
I
kiss.
couldn't figure it. You see it?
There's a part in the video Frank made of this where you see just that,
What is that?
and Frank put up an arrow to it, and it's like, guess that body part. I fucking lost it.
What is that? What is that? Do you know the answer?
my
You can ask
my
for the-
guess is an elbow, like a curved arm. I think
how do you get
I think
that
her
fat?
elbow is pointed out.
Yeah, it might be. It's either that or a balloon animal or something like. They're making bread, so like they're waiting for the fucking yeast to rise or some shit.
I would rather that be the answer, Billy.
It's not. That's a human person,
I mean,
sort of.
sure, I guess.
This is Vagisil brand powder. Yeah, it's right there.
I'm looking at all the cameos we can get. We can get Riff Raff to shout us out. $85.
So have people started tagging some of these quote unquote celebrities on Twitter yet with the less than savory Shanny and Rev videos?
No, but they should start doing it.
I'm not saying that anyone
I'm
should
saying
go
go
out
do
there
that.
and do
Do
that.
it.
But I'll say
Geek Room
this:
endorses that message.
that would be funny as fuck. I'm
What?
not saying do it, but that'd be hilarious.
Just
I'm
do a
saying.
free video. We do not love Shanny for Christ. This one's on the house. Thanks, guys.
If anybody knows Rev's Cash App, send it to me because I'm going to request $200 because we were on his show the other day.
Oh, dude, I know it.
Chris Kattan, $95. You can get him to give us a shout out. Do you know who that
So
is?
he's still a fucking live?
Yeah, apparently.
no, wrestling companies will strike this right down. Probably not. I'm not. Yeah, he's making it rain, bruh. Rev is the wrestling companies don't play. Rev's going in or in chat. He's watching the male soap opera. I am. I was a big fan of wrestling
Oh,
back in the day. But back in the day. But yeah, I would actually be willing to come on the show.
Is that
To
internet
discuss
years?
stuff
When
like
you say
that.
back in the day?
It's not pathetic. Why
It's
do
between
you
3
think
and
Cameo
75 years ago.
exists?
It's not pathetic, guys.
If you keep on having to shout, it's not pathetic. It might be pathetic.
It's same about your dick. You remember that, right, Rev? Kept
I
shouting
got
how
blocked
it wasn't
so
pathetic.
quick for calling him Bunny Beat Boy.
But is it just as delicious, Billy? That's what
It's
you never
not.
answered me.
Based on how fucking Shanny put in her mouth and didn't bite, it is not.
Well, fuck, that's scientifically confirmed.
Yeah.
Then, like,
That one has facts and everything.
I mean, it was tested, it was repeated.
Yeah.
What
A
more
few
do you
times,
want?
And it was flaccid all the time.
wait a minute. Is J-Dubs upset and he's on J-Dubs channel right now?
What the fuck? He's on other channels?
Who gives a fuck about J-Dubs?
No, I give a fucking Vaughn's on other channels.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would he do that? That's awful. What a horrible decision to make.
It's like all the other decisions he has ever made.
Well, don't even know
Yeah.
J-Dubs' channel.
Point.
If he's on J-Dubs' channel and you're not blocked on J-Dubs' channel somehow, can you please go and say you're supposed to be on the Geek Room? Stop being a dick.
Is it actually just
Or you-
J-Dubs?
I don't know. I don't watch trash.
I see Josh Dub, but this guy's way much funnier.
I've never been to his channel. I've just seen him in Brett's shit before.
We can get Jay Muse to shout us out for $100.
He would say some pretty wacky shit.
They got him to do it, and then that hurt my heart a little bit, just kind of like how it hurt your heart for Kurt Angle.
Wait, he said it?
Yeah, they paid for him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like seeing like Malcolm McDowell and Tony Todd speak their names. That was a little blasphemous.
We can get Calvin Johnson for $180. Oh my God! Fuck
like
off.
me and Monty were talking about doing something else, and I think there's supposed to be a pool going. I'll help chip in and stuff like that. So
Tyrone, yeah. Guess how much? Guess what? Guess how much Caitlyn Jenner wants for a fucking shout out? $2,500.
Fuck.
That's when you make one because you know you're not going to do it.
It's another income stream for these famous
Look at
people
this
to get some
fucking
income
guy.
from their fans yeah, shout me out. Give me
Why
a
did his
promo
lips not
if
have
you're
any
willing
color?
to give me a
Like
promo.
why is he so pale? Like look how pale he is.
He's dehydrated. That's a symptom of dehydration.
Drink some fucking water, bro.
No, Coke Zero. It's basically water.
I'm
There's 0
begging
calories
you.
like water.
Drink some water, bro. You're not looking too good. Your
Dude,
teeth are
he
yellowing. Your skin is just.
He did a stream today where he has the Coke Zero and he's like, I could be a spokesman for Coke Zero. You have nice cans. I'm clearly not poor right now. Oh, the Hodge twins are on here for $125. We should get them to say vote Biden. That'd be fun. Decline. Lupe Fiasco's on here. I like him.
If anybody,
Please don't get Lupe to shout you out. That's gonna make me really sad. Ooh, get Lupe to shout you out. He's really, really against racist bitches, and then I'll tag him with your videos. Shanny, for Christ, you should get Lupe to shout you out. He's only $100.
yeah, if anybody's got J-Dubs' link, let me know.
Trying to spin that they know her and love her. No,
You can't even
that's
find
not
this
true.
fucker's channel if
These
you
are
want
for
to.
fun.
Yeah, that's. Oh, Aaron Carter's on here.
We're
for
not
$200.
spinning it that these people knew us before. Why do you think we're doing cameos?
He's reaching for the stars, not unlike his real life.
A $20
You're twice as
fucking
expensive
meltdown.
as Stephen Baldwin.
I mean, I'd pay $20 to see him melt down, and just
He's 200.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to have some lowered expectations.
If I knew them personally, I wouldn't have to pay them $100 to get a promo done.
That's the point.
Hey, Gilbert
This is
Godfrey,
for fun
like
for us,
200.
number
Don't
one.
calm that down.
She's spinning it as they know her. No, she's not.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Totally did.
100% did. You just didn't think people would find out in like 4 seconds, and then you're like, fuck, they really found out.
Like they think they discovered Cameo before everybody else on the fucking internet,
They
right?
didn't even try to fucking hide it whatsoever. They had it to where like
Yeah.
the video was here, then the thing was right there, and it's like if you
They just like screen recorded it basically.
yeah, like that was really lazy. Like you couldn't even just crop it out. Nope, just right there because you're.
No one's gonna notice this is Cameo. We got him. We fooled everyone. We're definitely famous.
I'm sad that Will Kincaid is subscribed to us.
See, guys, this is why we didn't go pick up our kid, because Gilbert Godfrey was over here washing our balls for $200.
We had Aaron Carter go get her kid. To be fair,
kid's still not here.
He's probably
but-
a lot less high than fucking Fred picking up the kids.
It's funny because it's true.
What the fuck is J-Dubs' YouTube name? Anyone know? Like in the chat, help us out. You got 138 people watching. One of you fucking weirdos should know at least the name. Is he responding?
Yeah, he's finally responding on Facebook. Apparently, there's a shitload of haters in here. Hold on.
There's
gives
no
a
haters
shit?
in here.
Look, literally, okay, Vaughn. Okay, the guy in the middle with the beard and the hat that you're automatically gonna rage over, he's gonna stick around. He's gonna talk to you.
Here,
The guy
I'll
at the
take it
top
off.
and me down.
The hat doesn't exist now.
By the way, I'm the animated Shanny for Christ family. In case you're wondering who's talking right now, I'm gonna mute. So
Yeah,
it's just gonna be
it's just
one
gonna
on one.
be- Yeah, it's just gonna be you and him. It's not. I'm jumping up. So.
Yeah,
Get in
we
here,
just need
mister.
them to grab the sound, and plus I'm leaving in an hour and a half because
Yeah.
I have family members that still love me, so like I have to go deal with that.
How you do that?
It's called not being a piece of shit human being and actually feeding them once in a while, keeping lice off of them, not
See, I'll jump out now. Whoop.
giving them medication when they need to take their medication, shit like that, crazy stuff.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that
Sounds
seems
like a lot of work.
mythical. Yeah, it is actually.
Huh?
Yeah, what would you do for the love and money?
Or a Klondike bar. Take
Or a
it back.
Klondike bar, or I guess a Mountain Dew Code Red in certain circumstances.
Yeah, it's
Where
currency.
the fuck is he? Frank, is he still messaging you? What the fuck's going on? Frank, what the fuck's going on? Is he still messaging? Yeah, I have control of this too.
Wow, like it's a good thing Frank wasn't jerking off or something.
Yeah, no,
man.
right? Just
I would have pulled him up either way. Pulled him up and pulled him off. Is he still messaging you? Like, what's
Rest
going
in
on? Is
peace,
he still
Geek.
crying? I guess I probably should have saved that hat for later. In hindsight.
Scared him
Hindsight's
off too
2020.
early.
You were talking to Billy, and I get in here.
You're talking to me, the person who also served.
doesn't
God,
realize
that was
that
such a
all of
loose
us-
word of also.
All of us have access to any accounts and stuff like that.
Oh,
so-
okay. Thank
Okay,
God it's
drop
not
out.
drag this time. Howdy ho.
I thought I was going to be talking to the other guy.
You're
Oh,
talking
no,
to me.
See, here's the thing. You were talking to Billy. Like the Geek Room, everything in the Geek Room is a brand account. Everybody on the Geek Room has access to everything. So you could be talking to me, you could be talking to Bran, you could be talking to Billy.
Right, but I thought I was going to be talking to you. You were the one that wanted to ask me the questions, I thought.
No, I'm the one that I want to ask
You're
you
the
the
one that
questions.
wanted to ask
'Cause-
the questions.
Yeah, I'm the one because I'm the one that knows about military stuff. Hence the hat.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I served honorably, which is weird. So my question for you is, why do you think you do not have stolen valor?
Why do I think I don't have stolen valor?
Yeah. Why?
Holy
why,
fuck! Where do I begin? Let's
Okay,
see.
I'm gonna wait. Wait. Calm down. We're gonna take this one point at a time. Talk like an adult. I know it's difficult, but we're gonna do that. Okay. So point one. What's your point one?
Point one. Naval Sea Cadet Corps, 2.5 years.
Okay, so that's
Took- they took- no,
wait, stop.
Let me
Hey,
clarify.
my fucking show, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
No, I know I'm
Hey,
going. Bye.
hey,
See ya.
shut the
I
fuck
can't
up.
explain
Okay, peace.
myself.
No. Okay, fuck it. That was easy.
New record.
New record. No, fuck that. I'm not letting him fucking continue. Fuck off.
A new record.
Okay, he's gone.
And Frank's gone too.
Frank's
by the
gone
way.
too. We're gonna remove him from the thing. So, yeah, Navy, whatever corps he just said, is not the military. He named something that is not the military for as an example of why he doesn't have stolen valor. Vaughn, we've seen your fucking DD-214 is JHJ. It means you were you were not able to perform. I mean, basically, like Rev trying to fuck Shanny. You were not able to get the job done. So you got kicked out in 6 months. You have stolen valor. You try to act like you were in the military. Eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, Wilson just said in the outside chat, Naval Sea Cadet Corps is basically JROTC.
It is.
Oh fuck!
It's
I
not-
just realized the sign came out.
Yep, I'm pissed. Fuck him. Eat a bag of dicks. I'm not. He's gonna try to walk over me. No, fucking fuck off.
Oh, you should have known that was gonna happen.
He tried to talk over me because I would try to go point by point, and when he wouldn't let me clarify, I yelled at him and said, "Shut the fuck up! This is my show," and then he left. It might be my fault.
Imagine, like, get your scrawny ass back in
Why
here.
is he being such a puss? Come on, Vaughn. Well, I mean, like Vaughn, that's how you treat everyone else. If we're being fair.
Oh yeah, I'm not letting anyone fucking talk over me, especially when it comes to military shit. He's not coming back in because my green screen's up.
I'm actually kind of shocked he didn't just start raging at you and go in.
Especially when I try to hold him to the 1 point per thing.
That was Branster.
Yeah, he surprisingly kind of sounded cool.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
he
part.
stopped for a second. I was like, okay, he's gonna be reasonable. And then when I tried to challenge his first point, he wanted to go to the next one. No,
I do smell like pizza. Thank you, Pink.
What happened? Who said it was my turn? I don't know anything about this military shit. I'm just gonna fuck with him. I'll be honest with you. I mean, like, you guys have seen me and Vaughn interact before. You know what
weirdly
you're gonna
enough,
get.
most people who are in the military can deal with someone yelling at them without them running away.
Nope, I ain't gonna stay then. Bye.
Yeah, basically.
You know what he
That's
told you?
what he did with the actual military. You
you know-
yelled at me. Bye.
He literally just looked at you and was like, "Goodbye, Boo Bear. Bye
Goodbye.
Bye bye."
Kick rocks, kid.
Dude, like Neffy lasted longer than that. Neffy lasted like 4 minutes and change. That wasn't that.
No, that was a few seconds. There was more time trying to figure out who he was talking to than what was talking to me.
Oh, listen to you. Frank
Yeah,
trying to
listen to you.
say.
Well, look at you telling your plan live, you fucking
I
dipshit.
muted
Just shut the fuck
myself.
up.
Thank you.
God
No one else
damn.
can hear me. I muted myself on
Okay.
OBS.
Oh, okay, good. You're still stupid.
And now people are wondering
Who the
what the
fuck
fuck.
gave us money? Who's your buddy? Thank God. Billy looks like a bearded Forrest Gump had a baby with a marshmallow. Love you too. Eat a bag of dicks.
Holy shit. I mean,
At least in this universe, Forrest Gump didn't have sex with a woman with AIDS.
or did he? Did he give it to the mushroom? Or not the mushroom? The
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow. No, we're not going Super Mario Brothers route here. My bad.
I don't think he's coming back.
Dude, I don't foresee this happening.
We're gonna wait a little bit and see if he comes back, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I got in them feelings too quick. That's my bad. I wanted to go to Mon for a little bit, but no, not when he agrees to point by point and tries to go to the second point already. Especially if he names something that's not military by his first fucking example. Well, first I worked at Wendy's.
You wouldn't even give me a fucking second to clarify
there he
my
is.
fucking statement.
Okay, good. No. Okay.
No,
so
no,
no.
the troll narrative.
No. Wait. What's my name? What's my name? I don't know who the haters. Wait, Vaughn.
My narrative isn't out there. My narrative never gets heard. That's
I'm not
why
a troll.
I'm here. It's for my narrative to get out.
Hey, calm down.
You got a whole
Calm
fucking
down.
row on the outside chat
Fuck
full
are
of
my
my
actual keys?
fucking haters.
There they are. There you are.
They're all full of my haters.
There you are.
fucker.
There. Wait. There you go.
I don't
Okay.
give a fuck
Okay,
about
So,
your car
wait.
keys. Fuck you and your car keys.
Hold on.
My narrative is the one that needs to be heard. You can
Okay,
get these fucking
wait,
dickless wonders all night long.
Hey.
My narrative is the one that needs to be heard. And if you're
Okay, so you're muted. So
We can
what I'm
do
gonna
that
you're
if you
still muted.
allow
Yeah,
if you
there
allow
he
a
goes. He keeps
conversation to
talking.
take
Oh,
place.
great.
Don't
So-
come in
You
all
can do
mad.
that.
Vaughn, hold on.
I'm gonna question you where I see your questions are fit. Okay, so we're gonna act like adults. I know it's hard for you because you can't because you're a piece of shit. You're still muted, so that's great. So what I'm gonna ask you clarifying questions, and if that hurts your feelings.
Clarify this.
You
Clarify
can go
this.
bugger off
The
and
troll
suck my
narrative
cock.
is already
Let
out
him ask
there,
the
sweetheart.
I don't know
and
what
then
the
you can
troll
clarify.
narrative
The troll
is.
narrative is
I don't
already
know
out
what
there.
the troll narrative is.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what
a
the troll
troll.
narrative is.
I'm very
You
new
lying
to the
fuck.
scene.
You lying
Oh
fuck.
yeah.
You
I'm the
lying
one
sack of
crying
shit.
currently.
You know what the
That's
troll
me,
narrative
the
is.
one crying, not the toothless bum and below
It's
me.
in your
Not me.
fucking background.
Hold
The
on.
troll narrative is
I
in your
know
goddamn
because you got your
background.
kids taken away. And you're-
All right, hold on. I gotta switch it up.
Dumb fucker.
Drag wanted me to do it. Chill. Let's all
Woosah.
take a breather.
Okay, look,
Woosah.
Vaughn, calm down. Look, yes, there's people in the chat who don't like you. Look,
That I gotta put
so Vaughn, there's people. Let's ignore them in the chat for now. You tell everybody what the deal is, right? Whether it be for your service or what have you. What do you want to clarify for the record.
What do I want to clarify? First
Yes,
of
sir.
all, these motherfuckers running around saying, I'll never get my kids back. Well, first of all, that's a fucking lie. And I even know who it was started by. It was started by my mother's fucking family. Well, fake-ass family, because they're not blood to her.
But just hold on, Ron. Are you talking about the Frost? Just for clarification.
Yeah, the Frost.
Okay.
And the Combses is out there saying that
Okay,
shit.
so just I'm gonna have to stop you every so often because there are people who don't know, right?
Right.
When you say your family, I understand who you're talking about.
Well, they're not
So-
really family. They're
Okay, extended,
distant relatives of my mother. They're
Right.
so far out there, they might as well not even be relatives, really.
Okay, so
But
right.
they're out there saying that shit, and then all the trolls pick up on it, and they're fucking running with it. Well, it's not true. It's just not fucking true. In fact, I just got through with a meeting today with my kids. Okay, I just saw my kids just an hour ago. Okay, or well, 2 hours now. So my kids 2 hours ago. Okay, they're fine. They're healthy. I'm working through their stupid case plan that they've got. They want me to take parenting classes, even though I took parenting classes twice before. Gee, I wonder who gave them that idea, trolls and haters. Yeah. Anyway, the point is that I got to go through their fucking hoops before I can get the kids back. But I will be getting the kids back. They're not allowed to steal children, okay? The state of Kentucky cannot steal children, okay? They can't fucking do it. It's against the law, all right? So I'm getting my kids back.
So
and they can sit there and scream that I'm not until they turn blue.
Right.
But
So,
I'm
Ron,
getting the kids
real
back.
quick. So is there because people are saying stuff, right? I've heard it. Do you have documentation that you've signed with a date?
I just signed a case plan with Clay County Child Protective Services. That's
Case
what I was
plan,
doing
okay.
today. I signed their fucking little case plan document, which I have to go through the hoops. Then I get my kids back when I go to court in October. That's the plan.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully, though, I can get my lawyer to get an emergency session with the judge and get them back even sooner if I complete the parenting classes in time. But if not, then October, I'm definitely getting them back. So fuck you, trolls and haters. I'm getting my kids back. I don't know why you want to believe a lie from a fucking piece of shit that stole my goddamn inheritance money. Let's be clear. James Arnold Frost, who lives just down the road from me, stole my fucking inheritance money. $6.5 million of it. And I intend to sue his fucking ass and get every dime of it back. But I can't do it just yet because right now Clay County has my damn kids. But as soon as I get my kids back, that fucker's going to prison. He stole my inheritance money. All right? $6.5 million is a lot of fucking money.
It is.
I guarantee you he's going to prison over it.
Ron, let's slow down for a second. Let's slow down because there's a lot of moving parts. So tentatively, you were to get the kids back sometime late October.
Early October, actually.
Oh, okay, early. Tentatively,
early October.
October.
But like I said, if I complete the parenting classes before then, I'll get the kids back sooner. Okay. So this shit that I'm never getting the kids back is a fucking lie. It was started by my mother's fucking fucked up family, which isn't even her family.
Extended family.
Yeah, extended family, distant family, whatever the fuck.
Right. Okay.
Because they're not blood to her. They're not blood to her at all.
Right.
The only difference that Jim Frost and Larry Frost and all these other motherfuckers, the only connection they have to her is that her maiden name used to be Frost. That's it. They're not blood to her. They're not a close relative of hers. They're not anything to do with her. They're like I said, they're so far out there, they might as well not even be a relative, really. But, they keep saying that they are, but they aren't really, not really.
So just on that note, they're spreading rumors, and Larry, the guy who people call Cousin Larry, has supposedly stole $6.5 million.
No. James Arnold Frost.
James Arnold Frost.
Yes. Here's what the fuck did. He got power of attorney over my mother's affairs through the court. And then he went to her fucking checking account or savings account or safety deposit box, cleaned them all out.
Ron, hold on for a second. Ron, it was my understanding, and I've listened to you talk. You were the executor.
I'm still the executor of the estate.
Still the executor. So if you're the executor, right? Explain this to me. How did he get power of attorney over your mother's affairs?
The court. The court gave it to him. Like a dumbass. Yeah, the court gave it to him like a dumbass. There's a lawyer by the name of Stella House, and she was representing him, and she went in there and argued to give him temporary power of attorney, and the court did it. The court gave it to him. But he is no more than... Now, here's the fun part about it. Mom had kicked him off of power of attorney 3 times. Okay, but see, he got a lawyer to go in there and get the power of attorney back, and that's what happened. That's how he got it. But I'm executor of the estate. Huh?
Wow, how did he have leverage over his...
Well, he's running around telling everybody, that's my aunt, that's my aunt, that's my aunt.
But you're her son.
It ain't his aunt.
But Vaughn, you're her son, though. How would you have leverage?
Well, I would think so too. I would think the blood heir, especially in Kentucky, would have some leverage, but apparently not.
There's something he had to present, Vaughn.
Yeah, it's called money.
Oh, so he bribed them.
What else can it be? I mean, seriously, what else can it be?
I
was approached not once, not twice, but 3 times, saying that if I paid $50,000, that guardianship case would go my way. 3 times I was approached about that.
Is that from somebody from the court or
no? That's on the street. That was on the street.
Okay.
Yeah. See, this is a lot more, layered than what people realize. Okay.
That's why I'm asking these questions. That's why we're going through these steps, because people out there don't know. Yes, there are people out there who don't like you, but there's lots of people who don't know your whole story, and that's why I stepped in, right, to try and get what's going on here. So with that all being, because that's a lot. That's a lot, Bond. That's $6.5 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of fucking money.
That is a lot of money, and so I think there has to be something underneath all of this that's going on behind the scenes. Obviously,
yeah, he wants his property. He wants his fucking property.
The money isn't the real goal. The property that you are on right now
is worth millions of dollars, and he wants it. Fuck yeah.
So why does he want? He has his own.
Look, they had him a little powwow over here at the little bridge here next to Lake Alice, and they had him all nice little powwow about how they're going to divvy up this property once they kick me off and throw Mom in a home. And that's what they done. Jim Frost already threw my mother in a home 3 times, and I had to bail her out.
That's because that's parts of your property right now.
I bailed her out. Well, see, here's the thing, okay? What the story is, as best I understand it, all right, there was Dad's pile, Mom's pile. Mom and Dad had gotten a divorce, an amicable one, and so Dad had his pile of shit, Mom had her pile, okay? And whoever survived would be the power of attorney over the other's affairs, okay? Totally makes sense, totally normal, right? Okay, well, what they had done, though, is they had went to Clay M's office, who at the time was the county county attorney, and they had all made it one big pile. Okay, so when Mom relinquished her power of attorney over what she thought was Dad's pile, she inadvertently relinquished power of attorney over everything. Okay, so according to Kentucky state law, and you can feel free to Google this and look it up, the blood heir becomes the owner, guarantor of all that there is, period. End of story. Okay, so as of 2006, I was the actual owner of this property, but see, I didn't know. So when Jim Frost came on this property and manipulated my mother in kicking Andrea off the property, which, as you know, she subsequently ended up getting raped down in Tennessee on a Greyhound bus. Had I known that this was my property, I could have stopped him from doing that. I could have stopped him from manipulating. Well, I could have stopped him from manipulating my mother in many different ways, not just that. But for sure, I could have prevented my wife from being kicked off the property by my mother, and Andrea would still be here today. She would still be sane today. Well, after treatment, maybe a little bit, because she was attacked. But at least I would have my wife. My marriage would still be intact. Everything would be all right. Okay, but see, it didn't work out that way. But see, now that I know that everything is mine as of 2006, that changes things. Now, granted, I don't have anything in paper. Okay, I don't have anything on paper. But supposedly James Arnold Frost relinquished his power of attorney. But yet nobody has a document to prove that either. Okay, so we have to assume, therefore, that he's still power of attorney and that he's still exercising that right. Now, see, I'm executor of the estate. All right, I'm in charge of the property itself. But he's power of attorney, so he's actually kind of over me a little bit. All right, so what he has to do is he has to get assholes like you to keep calling CPS out to the house to hopefully get me mad enough to where I'll move. Or he has to find some way to get me thrown in jail on, say, a felony charge of some kind, say I'm beating my mother, or say I beat my wife. Gee, I've heard those accusations before, haven't I?
I've heard those.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, where do you think those originated from? Okay. He's got to come up with some way that's really, really bad to get me off the property. Otherwise, he can't move me. I'm executor of the estate, and I'm the blood heir of the estate. So he can't move me unless he can figure out some kind of nasty thing that I've supposedly done. Well, the problem is that I'm a model citizen. I don't break the law. I don't do anything wrong.
Right.
Hell,
You know, you're not out there exposing kids and stuff and nothing but that crazy stuff. But so it seems like he really has it out for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's what it comes across as.
Like I said, okay, here's what he done. He come here to Mom's house, and he renovated the house for Mom? No, for his 2 sons, Jeff and Junior. In fact, he even told Mom in my presence, said, I'm going to put Jeff in the double wide. I'm going to put Junior in your son's single wide. He said that right there in front of me. Guy's got balls of steel, man. He did. He said it right there in front of me. But see, at the time, he thought the property was still belonged to Mom, and so did I. Okay, so he didn't think I could do anything. Well, see, I can now that I know. I know what I know. Okay, because I called the clerk of court's office in the courthouse. Okay, and the courthouse acknowledges that she did relinquish her power over everything as of 2006. And like I said, by Kentucky law, it comes to the blood heir. Well, that's me. Okay, so it's all mine. Jim can go pound sand. Larry can go pound sand. You know, Larry's been talking his mouth over on Secular Opinion.
I've
right?
seen it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
why? So you have to explain, Vaughn. It seems like James has it out for you.
Absolutely.
So did you put sand in his diaper? Did you steal his girl? Vaughn, you had to do something for this man to be doing all that. Vaughn, come on. Something in your childhood. Come on.
No. Here's what it is. Okay. Here's what it is. Apparently there's some kind of feud between the Heltons and the Frosts that goes way back before I was even born. Maybe even back before even my father was born. And he died at age 75, 6 years ago. Okay. But, you know, apparently there was some kind of Helton Frost thing going on that I was not aware of, that I'm not privy of. But, of course, you know, my daddy's dead, so they're going to accuse me. They're going to latch on to me, right? But no, man, I ain't done shit to the dude. I ain't done a damn thing.
So this is just a feud that just sort of always existed. You've sort of just fallen into it, essentially.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
So
and the fact that he's got my inheritance money and it's a shit ton of money, it doesn't hurt either, right? And see, if he gets the property, then he'll have even more money by fiat, right? But, you know, that's where we're at, okay? And like I said, these fuckers in this outside chat, they're sucking up to Frost because maybe Frost paid him money. I don't know. I mean, he's been spreading my money around, boy. I tell you, my neighbors over here got all brand new farm equipment, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of brand new farm equipment, and them on a principal salary? Really on a principal salary? I mean, come on, man. You know,
did they obtain Vaughn? Did they obtain that after James?
Yeah. I'm sitting there watching unload the shit. I'm like, whoa, nice.
It's a coincidence, I'm sure.
Yeah, obviously it's a coincidence.
Okay.
Joe Campbell gets a brand new minivan for his family, you know, just out of the blue. I'm like, hey, Joe, where'd you get the brand new minivan? Oh, Uncle Jim, give it to me.
So that's what I was asking Vaughn about leverage. So if he would have had to have some sort of leverage over you in order to get power of attorney. So did he? Well, here's maybe I'm just throwing it out there. Did James go and essentially bribe or suggest or insinuate certain things, get them on his side, go to the court, and then kind of surreptitiously obtain this power of attorney so that, you know,
me, my mother, my attorney, and everyone in that courtroom watched James Arnold Frost walk right up to the judge, lean his arms on the judge's desk, and talk to her like I'm talking to you now. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen anybody be allowed to do that in a courtroom? Ever?
Pretty casual. That's pretty casual.
Yeah. Because the bailiff should have snatched him bald-headed for doing that shit. But he didn't. And everybody saw it. Everybody fucking saw that shit. Okay? You don't just walk up to the judge's desk and put your fucking arms on it like this and act like, you know, your best buds and shit while there's a court case going on. You don't do that. That's against etiquette and protocol. Okay? That bailiff would have snatched him bald-headed for doing that.
Yeah,
okay. So
every court has a standard formal procedure that people have to follow. Yeah, right.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
Vaughn, I'm going to have to go AFK a bit and get this food for my wife. I think Billy wanted to talk to you about something. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay, so now that we're calmed down a little bit, that's good. So your first thing that your claim was that you didn't steal valor was not serving. So what's your next claim that that may solidify the fact that you didn't steal valor?
What is okay? First of all, let's define what your definition of stolen valor is.
A military dropout a military drop who's a piece of crap who didn't do anything.
I'm not a military dropout.
What's
your
DD 214?
I didn't get a medical. Sorry about your fucking luck. I did not get a medical. I was not drummed out of the service, and I was not drummed out at 5 months. You lied. I was not drummed out at 5 months.
I've never said how many months you got just kicked out of.
No, I didn't. Rewind the tape. You said 5 months.
No, I didn't.
Did. Rewind it.
No, I didn't.
Well, rewind it anyway.
Okay. You did. Okay. So how long did you serve for?
I was in the Army for 9.5 months, but I was also 6 months with the Coast Guard, if you'd have let me finish, which you did.
Okay, so none of that counts as veteran.
And I would also point out that during the Naval Sea Cadet Corps, which you said isn't real Navy, I was taking real tests by the real Navy to become a real Navy officer.
Yeah, okay? That's not real Navy.
You're real not Navy and shove it up your motherfucking ass.
They're not.
Because I was taking real tests for the real Navy to become an officer. That is a fact.
I played paintball. Can I go shoot in the fucking military?
The Naval Sea Cadet Corps can verify that I was.
Yeah, it's not real Navy. It's like saying JROTC, you're actually in the Army.
I don't give a damn about your opinion.
Even if I add up if I add up all your time in the Coast Guard and all your time in the Army, you still don't count as a veteran. Generally, veterans are listed at 3 years minimum service to even qualify for veterans benefits, unless they got medically discharged. So you claim you didn't get medically discharged? Actually hurts your fucking case.
No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Government work.
No, that doesn't count as veteran. The government work is government work. I work for the post office. Thank you for your service. Are you fucking kidding me?
You're not.
Seriously? No, I am. It's just that the lunacy comes out of your face and you don't translate it.
Okay, here's the thing. The beauty of this is that the Trolls' story has changed so many times, it's worse than somebody's fucking underwear. My story has never changed. If you bother to have done any real research. My story has never changed. I served six months in the Coast Guard. I served 9.5 months in the U.S. Army. I was in the Naval Sea Cadet Corps for 2.5 years.
Doesn't count.
I worked in the government for X amount of years. I'm not going to say how many because I'm not allowed. I have an NDA, an active NDA. But I will say this. Nobody ever come to me and said that, being a veteran was a minimum requirement of 2 or 3 years. I never heard that before in my life.
That's because you were not a veteran.
Even the VA has
you have to have a medical discharge for the VA to care about you if you haven't served for 3 years.
Here's what the VA did say, though. The VA did say that the fact that I served in the Cold War was not a real war.
You didn't serve in the Cold War.
Because
you have a JHJ. You got kicked out for failure to perform.
What part of under honorable
under honorable means negative. That's not a good sign. Yes, negative. It does.
Are you high?
Here's honorable and here's under honorable. You do not perform to an honorable standard.
Under honorable
yes, it does.
Not negative. Oh my God!
Yes,
no wonder you're
it is completely negative.
Under honorable conditions.
Under honorable is terrible.
Under honorable conditions after 6 months.
I got under an F. That's what you're saying. I got under a D.
You're not listening.
That's ironic from you.
Under honorable conditions after 6 months means that I could have went back had I known.
Your enlistment, re-enlistment is an E3. It's an E3. You can't get back in. You basically have to get a declaration from a fucking senator to get back in.
It says right on there after 6 months. Are you blind?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
English not your primary language?
No, that's not what those fucking re-enlistment codes mean. Mine's an RE1. Yours an RE3. Because I served properly. You served like a piece of shit and got kicked out.
Okay,
no, you didn't. Not what your DD214 says, brother. It says failure to perform.
What's your MOS and what's your DD214?
My MOS was I was an IC3. This is me receiving my third class and a Navy Achievement Award. And I was let's see. I actually have my DD214 on my phone. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my code because my code says honorable discharge.
Is there anything I can look up on the net to kind of help this?
What's that?
Is there anything I can look up on the net to like?
Look up separation code for the U.S. Navy of LBK.
I don't have LBK.
Yeah, because you suck.
Yeah, because I suck. Well,
because you couldn't fucking perform.
Well, the only one that's doing a disservice to the military right now is you, because you're trashing other people. You're trashing other people that serve. You were trashing other people that served. Okay,
that is
worse than
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
John Kerry. You're worse than John Kerry, who threw his fucking medals
Oh, that's
over the White House
adorable.
fence.
Oh, yeah,
You're
he's
worse
better
than
than
John
you.
Kerry.
He served.
You're worse than John
He's
Kerry.
actually a veteran where you're
trashing
not.
Other veterans simply because they might have done other things. Now,
No. I got out and I did
what
other
was my
things.
reason for leaving, fucktard? What was my
'Cause you
reason
suck.
for leaving? You
Because
don't
you
know.
suck.
You don't know,
Because
do
you
you?
suck.
You don't know,
Because you're a
do you?
terrible piece of
It's
shit.
not a medical. That's for damn sure. And
Okay,
it
I already
wasn't
said it
a
wasn't
medical.
medical.
LBK.
So now, why did I fucking get out?
Because you suck.
No.
Yeah.
No.
100%.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, no, that's
Why did I
100%
get
correct.
out?
Here's
See,
the
here's the
LBK.
problem. This is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. He's
No,
never
there's no
done
ladies and
any
gentlemen.
research into my side of the fucking story.
Your
All
side
this
of the story is a bunch of lies.
and
There's my
haters
discharge
on the fucking
paper.
internet.
See how it says LBK and honorable right there? See those?
You understand that the
it's
reason
strange.
I got RE3 was because I had no intentions of going back into the military, right?
Oh, no, that's
You
not what that is.
understand, right?
And RE1 actually is what that means. Because RE1E is for someone who did not file for the enlistment review board to re-enlist.
Well, you
I did
got
not
it.
apply for that. That's what RE1E means. Stop talking shit when you don't know what the
I'm not
fuck you're
talking
talking
shit.
about.
You got an
And I'm
excuse for
here
every fucking
and I
thing.
know how to translate it.
I don't
You're
give a
talking
fuck.
shit and know what you're talking about.
Talk about your opinion. All you got
That's
is
not an
four
opinion.
videos.
No,
That's
no,
all
you
got.
have an opinion.
Never
I
check
have
out my
facts.
story.
Opinion,
Ever. You
facts.
never.
Hey,
ever.
hey, hold on.
Fact.
Von Helton, can you get yours? Your 214?
DD214.
See if you can get it up and pull it up on screen.
I don't.
Oh, wait. Give me a second.
Also, ask about Granada. They want us to
What's
ask
Granada?
about Granada.
Yes, the 1st and 7th cab was in Granada. I've actually had pictures, but they said 1st and 7th cab wasn't there. That's a different thing though. But yeah, they said they weren't there, even though I've seen pictures of 1st and the 7th being there. But they said they weren't there, which was a total fucking lie. They were there. But anyway, that's a side issue. The point is that, see, this motherfucker is not even bothered to get my side of the story. Ever.
Give me a second.
Not ever.
Window.
He's never
There it
bothered to get my side of the story. He has no
Okay,
idea.
so there's your
He has
DD214
no
with your
fucking
ugly
idea.
mug in front of it. And it says JHJ under honorable conditions.
Right.
Under, meaning not honorable.
No, that's not what that
yes,
means.
it is.
Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, it is. Yes,
No,
it is.
that is not.
Yeah, because
It does not mean
Frank,
it's honorable, you fucking
wait,
honorable.
Frank, can you research JHJ separation code from the U.S. military, please?
Separation code's been changed and revised, and that fucker knows.
No, they don't change them. They don't change them. They don't change them. They don't change them. The atom, 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 they don't change them. The atom,
I have that brought up if anyone's curious, by the way.
I am curious. Can you share your
Okay,
screen?
so well, I'll just read it to you. It says the veteran's DD from 214 reveals that the veteran was discharged involuntarily for cause of unsatisfactory performance under the separation code JHJ.
That's strange.
Here
Weird
it
how
is,
mine doesn't
actually.
say that.
It's actually right here.
They add more. They don't change them. That's how that shit works. That's why you have a bunch of weird different letters, because they keep on adding more different reasons to kick people out. Which is weird, because I only needed one. That means I was discharged honorably satisfactory, kick ass.
Do you know why I only was in there for 9.5 months?
So when Billy was
'cause you're a
saying you
failure.
got kicked out
No,
because
you
you suck,
fucking don't. No, you fucking
No,
don't.
it's because you're a failure.
No,
Why would they put this on there if you?
It's because you're a complete piece of
Let me
shit.
explain. Let me
All right,
explain.
Or were you too busy killing enough commies or
I was
something? What's
scared.
going on
Would you
here?
shut the fuck up? I might get my explanation out.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lie, but go ahead.
No, it's not a fucking lie, bitch.
Yeah,
I lived
100%
it.
is.
You didn't.
called you
What?
a bitch.
I lived it. You didn't.
You
The only fucking
lived
liar
it?
in this room is
Oh,
you.
yeah, I don't
You
live
are
being a
a
failure. You did live being a failure, yeah.
bitch, because you attacked
All right,
other
Vaughn,
I think you need your diaper changed.
Explain it. All right, go ahead and explain
All right. See, this fuck didn't even do any research. He never
Love you
got
too.
my opinion of the story at all. Never.
Yeah,
he
it's 'cause
never
it's a lie.
did. Otherwise, he would have
We're
told
giving
me.
you the time
That's
to
'cause it's a
explain
lie.
it.
Okay, here's what it is. What it was, I was going to apply for a transfer, and this is me going to the captain. Okay, I went to the captain. I was going to apply for a transfer, and they informed me that it would be a year or more for the transfer. And they said, we have an option for you. I said, well, what is it? They said, you can go into government work. Government service, actually. They said, you can either wait for your transfer or go into government service. And I said, well, what kind of government service does it entail? And they told me. And I said, that's pretty risky shit. And they said, we don't care. You either take it or leave it. And I said, okay, I'll take it. And that was it.
Oh, that is such a lie. You're full of shit. God damn, that's not how the military works at all. Because then they would have to buy out the contract. That's how this shit works. There would be a paper trail of the military selling their contract to the government.
Your side of the story has already been out there for fucking
My side of the story is factual.
My
Yeah.
side of the story tonight
Is insane. Yes.
No, I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
No. You don't. I get it. You don't care about reality.
No,
I understand it. I understand it. Skyrim girlfriends make you not racist. Yada yada yada. I get it. I get it. You need your diaper changed. I understand.
That's why you're fucking mental. You don't play.
I'm not mental.
Play the game every now and then. It might stimulate your brain.
I'm a very avid gamer. Hence the Star Wars tattoos.
Hold on, gentlemen. Hold on. This is getting kind of crazy, gentlemen.
So like blah 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 blah.
On that note, I heard the Skyrim thing mentioned, and I was there for the conversation that you had with somebody, Vaughn, about the mods. Is there something that you want to clear up about the whole mod situation?
Yes, I don't make them. I don't make them. What I do is I help people get them to work in their game, but I don't make
QA.
The only mods I make is clothing or skins. I might do a skinning job, like say the color of a coat or something like that. But I don't make mods. I don't make the actual mods. I don't do any animation.
Right.
Okay? Animation requires specialized software that I do not have. Hell, I don't even have my 3D Max anymore because I got to renew it, and it costs $1,400 to renew it. So
that's expensive.
I don't have it. All right. So I don't do the actual sex mods. Okay. That was started by trolls. I don't do those. I do, like, say, colors. I try to get them to work in the game. And if I can't get them to work in the game, then I go and I leave messages trying to get them to work in the game. But I don't fucking do that shit. Okay, I don't make
it's QA. It sounds like you're just doing like a QA job.
Yeah, Q&A, exactly. Q&A.
Right. Okay. So it was my understanding that there's an issue with the types of mods that.
Who gives a fuck? As long as children aren't involved, who gives a fuck?
Well, I think that was one of the allegations, though, that one of the mods involved children.
Lover's Lab. No. Stop. I gotta stop you. Lover's Lab will never allow anybody to do children.
It took 2 mods. It was you can fuck any of your followers, and then you could do another mod to make children your followers.
Well, okay, the mod to make children your followers. Okay, look, there is a code in there, all right, that identifies a child as a separate race. Let's say, okay, let's use the word race. Okay, so you got child race, you got adult race, and then, there's like Ningvam race and other races like that. Okay, we're not talking about skin color here, you fucking racist prick.
Like Oregonians and Lords and those type of races.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, I just want to clarify that, because tomorrow, oh my God, Von Hilton's a racist, and here's the proof, look at what he said in the chat, So, I want to clarify that shit for all you fucking mental midgets in the outside chat. It has nothing to do with melanin, okay? So, child race, okay, has markers. You might even call them genetic markers, kind of, only computerized. But that's exactly what they are, kind of. They're kind of like a genetic marker that identifies that child race, okay? So, yes, you can get a mod that makes children your followers. But you can never, ever use those adult mods on children because they have that genetic marker, that race marker in there that prohibits that from ever happening. Okay?
Yeah, you don't know what a mod is.
Superchat is very, very anal about that shit. They will never, ever allow you to do anything to a child.
Poor choice of words.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was just the appearance of the fact that there was a mod to do that, and I think that's
and I can understand how somebody could misconstrue that, but no, there's no way in hell that you can do that, okay? Because like I said, the children in the game have a particular marker, and they have a particular race, the child race, and you can't do that. Even if you make them your follower, you can't do it.
How do you know that you can't do that?
Because Lover's Lab refuses to make mods that allow that. They've they're publicly stated, we will never ever allow children to be harmed in a game ever. Okay, that is the stickler of this whole thing. All right, they'll never do it ever. Okay.
So I think one of the, I guess, funnier allegations was that there was some feedback that you were giving one of the mod creators for a horse, and some horse genitalia was involved, or
yeah, he was having trouble getting it to work in the game. That's it. I was trying to help him get the shit to work in the game. What it was, the mod was crashing the game, and I don't remember now the particulars, but it was probably something as simple as not having the right bitmaps or something. I don't remember.
Get the vagina to work?
Dude, you have no idea how complex mods have become, dude. I mean, it's not like fucking Minecraft, okay? We left Minecraft a long time ago. We left Centipede longer than that, right? Okay, we've gotten to the point now to where shit is ultra realistic now, okay?
Yeah, but fucking horses is not realistic.
Let me say this.
It is for some.
And it's not.
Let me make this point, okay? Women used to be.
Okay.
Let's be honest. I mean, women were pretty much victims, trash. Nothing but eye candy. Women are a long way in games now. Women are now real women. They have PMS. They have periods. They get angry at you. They can cry. They can whine. They can do. They're almost as real. And it's kind of creepy in a way, but it's not kind of creepy in a way because I realize it's just a mod for a computer game. But they're becoming more and more real every day. Okay, and kudos to women for that. I mean, did you really want women to be nothing but a victim in games forever? No, that's not right. So
Let's go with the horses.
It has nothing to do with the horses. I'm just telling you how games have advanced, from where they used to be. And Skyrim. Now he's got Skyrim in the background. Skyrim is a groundbreaking game because Skyrim has a completely open environment. That was never heard of before. Okay? Most games before were scripted games.
Yeah, Fallout 3 wasn't a thing.
Right. You could only go certain places. You could only do certain things. And you had to do them in order a lot of times, or you'd have to start and do it all over again.
Fallout 3, you didn't have to do it in order. It was just like Skyrim.
Well,
except it was before Skyrim.
Right. Well, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
the point is, Skyrim.
There's lots of more stuff you can do. Like I've seen certain mods in Skyrim. A friend of mine in Discord plays Skyrim, and he has different sliders to make the women's breasts, ridiculously huge, and they can they can milk women for the economy, and sell the milk, and it's really elaborate. But your role in all of that is not creating these contraptions to milk women. You're simply testing them.
I test them, I Q&A them, I try to resolve conflicts, etc., etc. Okay. Now, I do have some mods of my own. I mean, I have a mod where I modified some of the power generators. I have a mod where I modified the armor, the Under Armour suit, the
mesh.
No, it's an actual suit. It's what you wear underneath the armor plating, right? Mm-hmm. You have a suit that you wear, and then you put the armor plating over top of it. It's kind of like what you'd wear underneath a spacesuit, I guess.
Okay, like a unitard. So one whole body.
Kind of like a unitard, right? Okay. Well, I modified those. I've worked on those, made them better. I've worked on, like I said, power generators. I've done, colors for clothing. Like, say, somebody didn't have a yellow leather jacket. They want a yellow leather jacket. I whip them up a yellow leather jacket, and I say, "Here you go. Here's your yellow leather jacket." Shit like that, man. Because, like I said, my 3D Max is down. I gotta come up with $1,400. Really, that's kind of ridiculous. I'm trying to get Blender to work, but I can't Blender and Nivscope to talk to one another. They keep butting heads. But if I can ever get Blender and Nivscope to talk to one another, then I'll be all right. I'll be back in the business.
Yeah. I mean, you know quite a bit about mods. I mean, I think probably more than the people who are criticizing you.
Well, the thing of it is, I go all the way back to Wolfenstein 3D back in 1980. So I guess
you made mods for Wolfenstein. Come on, man.
I did. No, seriously, I made some preliminary maps for Wolfenstein. I sure as fuck did. And Doom. I don't know if you've heard of Doom or Quake. Quake 2. I made several maps for Quake 2. aftermarket maps. Now we're not talking about the actual game. I'm talking about maps you download afterwards. But yeah, man, I made maps for Quake 2. I made armor for Quake 1. I made all kinds of shit for Wolfenstein 3D. Because people were trying to say that that the people that were playing in Wolfenstein 3D were Luftwaffe, and because it sounded like they were saying Luftwaffe. No, they were saying Schutzstaffel. Okay, so I had to correct that, and I had to get that out there as a correction, because they were saying, oh, well, these guys are Luftwaffe. No, they're Schutzstaffel. All right, in other words, foot soldiers. All right, but it was kind of hard to understand, so I had to put a clarification out there for that. But
right.
But stuff like that, man, piddly little shit, piddly little shit, and the beauty of it is that every motherfucking hater in that goddamn chat, if they played games, they played my mods. Isn't that fucking wonderful? You know why?
I played video games. I've never played any single one of your mods.
The mods I made years ago were not under a Von Helton name. No, they were not. Okay, so them motherfuckers out there talking shit, if they played an old game like Wolfenstein 3D or fucking Quake or Doom or any of the earlier first-person shooters, they played a mod of mine most likely, because they weren't under the Von Helton name. Back then, you didn't use your real name. Back then, you didn't even have names at all. I think it was just numbers and letters back then. So they've played my mods.
So you do make mods?
Yeah, years ago, sure. But no adult stuff. But years ago, I used to do all kinds of mods for all kinds of games. Dude, I made groundbreaking mods for a computer game called Red Baron 3D. It's a game about World War I. You're a World War I fighter pilot, and you got the albatrosses and the Fokker DR1 and Fokker D7s and stuff, the old rickety biplanes. I made all kinds of skins for the planes, but one of the key things I did is I went into the actual game, Red Baron 3D, and I was able to figure out how to expand the plane slots so that you could get more aircraft into the game. And I was even able to figure out how to get two-seaters to work in the game, to where you could actually sit in the back of the plane and fucking man the rear gun.
Yeah, this happened quite a few years ago, Vaughn, back when
this was
computer business, I think.
It's called Revenge of the Jostas. Look it up, Google it, Revenge of the Jostas. And it's for a game called Red Baron 3D. And that's my mod, guys. That's my mod.
But this was years ago, back when around the time you had your computer business, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because I vaguely remember you mentioning the computer business, that some people.
Yeah, and who trashed the computer business?
Yeah, see, I'm not too sure about. I heard about that.
Okay, well, let me. Okay, well, he's probably in the outside chat. You out there, Jay Stevio? You prick? Yeah,
I think I see that name.
Jay Stevio got this American chick. He lives in the Netherlands, but he got an American chick to pose as a customer of mine to try to get me to build her a computer. And I built her a computer. I did. I built her a better computer than I had. Okay, so I built her a real nice computer, and but she wanted this special reader that reads the little digital cards and shit. And I had a hell of a time getting that fucker to work with Windows. Windows did not want to recognize that son of a bitch to save my life. And I forwarded. And I told her, I was in communication with her. I said, ma'am, I ran into a snafu here getting this reader to work for you. I know you want it in your computer, and I'm going to get it to you, but I'm going to be delayed. I'm going to be delayed getting your computer, but I will get it to you. All right. And so, needless to say, thank God I videotaped me building her computer. Because good old Jay Stevio there in the outside chat was telling everybody all over the planet that I was putting dirty parts in there and smelly parts in there, and that that it was a horrible build and all this shit. Thank God I recorded it, because it was a beautiful fucking machine, man. It was, like I said, it was a better machine than I had. All right, and dual monitors. She had dual monitors to go with it. Very nice build, man. Very, very awesome build. All right. And but I did finally get it out to her.
Right.
And then once I got it out to her, that's when they started this. They were going to scam me and say that I was putting used parts in the fucker and all that shit. Thank God I recorded it.
Right. It sounds like they're trying to defraud you.
Well, yeah. Duh.
All right, so I need to actually, I need to take off for a bit. I will be watching. I'll catch y'all later.
I do got a question. Like you said, I'm looking at Lover's Lab, I guess. Is that where you had your mods?
Right.
Why do you got to be 18 years and older to get in it?
Because it's adult content, dude. Duh.
Does Steam do mods? Why didn't you say Steam?
Yeah, Steam does do mods, but Steam doesn't do anything risque. Nothing. You know, Steam is
Oh, so Lover's Lab is just for perverts.
No.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you want to call them perverts, be my
Yes,
guest.
I will call them perverts. Yeah.
Well, then call them perverts. I don't give a fuck what you call them. But they're for adults only, and you know, like you said, you got to be 18 and above to get in. And you know, there is no nothing is done for children. That's a big no-no.
So I'm just going to I'm going to address that point.
You're immediately banned if you even attempt doing a kid. You're immediately banned.
Yeah, so that's so Vaughn's really kind of like stretching the truth on this one a little bit here. Yeah, the people don't put that stuff up there, but I mean, obviously everyone's heard of like genres like lolicon and stuff like that. There's tons of stuff like that you can find on Lover's Lab that you know, people can take a look at. You know, one of those like, well, I mean,
there is no minor. There is no children mods on Lover's Lab.
You're right. Yeah. They look 12, but canonically they're a 500-year-old dragon. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, but I mean, like, but Vaughn is right. Vaughn
like this, people like this, were running around saying Marie Rose was a fucking minor, and when we actually pulled up the fucking documents of the guy that made Marie Rose, oh, surprise, she's fucking 18 years old. But see, this fucker tried to make her out to be 12.
Who the fuck is Marie Rose?
Marie Rose is a character. She's a character in a computer game. And see, fuckers like this was, oh, Marie Rose is 12, 13 years old.
No, he's talking about something completely different.
Yeah, so there's hey, let me give you a chance.
See, that's what people like.
That's what what Juan said earlier is true. It's like that to a certain degree. Is that within the game there's different what they assign as races, you know, player races, NPC races, animal races, and children, because children use a different model and skeleton and all that other stuff. They're considered a different race. The child as follower mods come up there because you can't actually get children as followers in game. What they do is they create a new race of followers that don't actually carry the children tag he's talking about. They're just miniature followers. But there's like tons of way to get around this. So I mean, I'm gonna screen share here for a second.
Yes, if you are an expert modder or a coder or a programmer, I guess you probably could get around that, you know, that law.
Yeah, so this is
average Joe that downloads the mods is not gonna know how to do that shit. But this motherfucker show you on the screen.
So what we can do what I can show you right now is a way that somebody can get around that. So what this is the Von Helton page right here. Okay, this is Von Helton's the mods that he's uploaded here, and Von Helton is nice enough to endorse, you know, tons of mods as well. Now, in order to endorse a mod on the Nexus, you have to download it and you have to use it.
And so
now, what was on BitChute? What's your most
so that my children wouldn't look like the same goddamn child every fucking town I went to? Yeah. Oh my god.
So what you can do is that. So there's a lot of things that you can do in the game that the back door.
Hey, but we let you talk, Vaughn.
So for example here, like you got to remember, like Vaughn's. If you go on BitChute, Vaughn's #1 video is about getting these sex mods to work together, and that these are things where you could have your followers have sex with you. You could have yourselves have sex with other people. Like it's just tons of, you know, but it usually involves your playable character. Okay.
There are no adult mods on the Nexus. So now there is some nudity on the Nexus.
That's actually a lie, Vaughn, because
no, it is not.
There
is no adult mods on the fucking Nexus. There is some mild nudity on the Nexus. I'll give you that, but there's no actual sex mods on the Nexus. No, there's not, because Nexus don't allow it.
Hey, Soccer, real quick question. Real quick clarifying question. It might derail us a little bit. I know you're also in the Navy, right?
Yes.
Is Navy JROTC count as service?
Fuck no.
Okay.
So one of the ways that people like Vaughn might do this is that they can download mods like this. Now this is a Von Helton endorsed mod, by the way. This is a mod to make his character look like that of a young girl. Okay. But I mean, is that really the same thing? I mean, like, you're going to have a child's face on the body of, a woman in the game.
You fuck.
Right? But that's okay, because see, Von Helton has also downloaded, where is it here?
You're reaching. You do know
right
that.
Here.
Oh, no, that's not reaching at all.
Yeah,
God
so
damn, that is terrifying.
Unique player bodies. So he can actually change what the body of his character looks like.
That's not what that mod's about.
That's absolutely what it does.
It is not. I'm fuck.
Yeah, unique player bodies.
Absolutely. What unique bodies? What unique body mod is about? It's about allowing everybody in the game to have a different shaped body.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Actually, absolutely. Yeah. So if you go under the files for this right here.
Yeah,
so you can actually pull this open here, and you can actually see what the actual.
If you don't read the description of that mod right fucking now, I will. And you get the description, you read it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Unique player allows the player to have a unique body.
Unique body. That's what it's fucking about. You lying bitch.
Yeah. So right now the models and textures for what he has.
He's reading it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can change. No, I'm not changing anything.
He's reading.
So you can go through now with this unique body mod, and we can take a look at the preview files for here. And so right here, these ones that are labeled as DDS, these are all texture mods. Those are the things that change the texture. So your character will have a unique texture. Up here, the ones that are listed as .nif files, those are NIPScope files that that's the character's model, like the actual 3D model that appears in game. So this is what it's changing. It's changing your player character's body to whatever you want to look like, and your character's texture to whatever you want it to look like. And we already know what Von Helton's endorsed mod for what his character wants to look like is. This one right here.
So because
and it's not just this one here. I mean, we can take a look at all these other.
But wait, there's more.
Oh god damn, dude.
Yeah, so like
that means he also or that I'm somehow a programmer and I can change it into a sex mod.
The fact that it's Von Helton endorsed, this is a Von Helton endorsed mod, is that these are the mods that Von Helton has downloaded. Okay, yeah, so he's downloaded mods that he can what his kit looks like.
Did you ever think of that?
Okay.
How does that make any sense?
These are for other people.
For other people.
Yeah, you don't download these for other people.
These are not drugs, Mom. I'm holding them for someone else.
Yeah, exactly.
I put them on a USB for my friend who doesn't have internet.
I mean, but you take a look at like he's got like the children face presets, the Christina preset. You know, there's tons of ones, but I mean,
yeah, his weren't taken.
All these videos, all these mods he's downloading is trying to download mods that can change what his character looks like.
Vaughn.
Okay, so remember the mods that Vaughn likes are the ones that allows his playable character to have sex with anybody in game. And he's not just beta testing these mods because he's had these mods like for years that he's had them. And then you take a look at his endorsed mods right here, and you can actually see, well, okay, if he can have his playable character, you know, have sex with anybody, well, what does Von Helton's playable character look like? Well, we can see what he was shooting for.
No, that's
not that these were the presets he was looking for through the looks menu. So, yeah, I mean, that's just that's a little disturbing. I mean, you know, you put two and two together.
What if you say a lizard?
Now I want to say what my character drop him. I want to be able to say my side.
No.
He won't let me. Sock account will not let me say my side.
No, he's muted.
He muted himself. So go ahead.
All right. What Sock account is not telling you is I don't play as a female character. I play as a male character. Fuck you, Sock account. You're gonna lose your goddamn kid. You're sitting. I heard your kid in the background just now while you're sitting there talking about sexual innuendo. You're losing your kids.
Sexual in the windows.
That
no,
my kids are in the other room. I've been pretty clever, pretty careful not to say anything that would be too risque around them.
Oh,
whatever.
So
well, you can't really do anything there.
You can't. No.
But see, the point is, so remember what Vaughn just said. What Vaughn just said that the joke's on us because he doesn't play female characters. But yet here he is downloading, endorsing a ton of mods that change the appearance of your character to look like a female character.
Hey, Saka, what state in the United States do you live in?
What?
Saka, what state do you live in? And since you're in the United States, apparently. You're not?
I'm in none of it.
Oh, okay.
He's in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada. So
That's right.
good luck calling their version of CPS. That's gonna be fun.
No, it ain't.
Oh, can you record it? Please, because I want to piss myself laughing. That's gonna be funny.
Well, Vaughn, I hear it takes like 11 times to get the job done.
No, wait a minute. This motherfucker's been talking about sexual innuendo, male and female genitalia, while his fucking little kid, underage kid, is in the background. I heard it myself. And so did everybody in the fucking outside.
He's in a different room.
You were listening really hard for the kid noises.
Saka's generally a pretty honest guy, so when he says this kid's in a different room, I'll believe him. But when you say the sky is blue, I'm gonna look outside to make sure because you're a lying hack.
Thin walls. Well, if he's got thin walls, then the kid heard every fucking word he said, didn't he?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because he's not screaming.
No.
Well,
no, because okay. I'm gonna teach you something in sound. So when a kid is screaming, their voice will go a long distance. But if Sokka's talking into his microphone, that's probably close to his face,
I don't give a fuck.
and he doesn't have to make a lot of noise from the microphone to pick it up, but he can still pick up things so far away because the noise is so loud. That's how audio works.
He's
no, you don't give a fuck about reality. I forgot about that. Hey, what shape is the Earth?
I don't
What shape is the Earth?
But what's funny about this? What's funny about this is that you notice that he's not denying anything that I said.
Microphone's failing.
Okay, yeah, he's not denying what I've said. You know what he's trying to do instead is he's trying to shift this onto me as if I've done something wrong. Well, all I've done is just expose what he's doing.
What shape is the planet?
You aren't denying it, Vaughn.
What shape is the planet? I'm interested. I want to see what he says.
Shape is a planet. Are you fucking moron? You don't think it's a moron, do you?
Okay, so he is a moron. Got
Really?
it. Because it is. Wait. I thought you did naval testing.
Yeah, and the naval.
Okay, so you're dumb. Got it.
Hold it, Globetard.
Globetard. Really? We have pictures of the planet before fucking Photoshop existed. Explain that, dipshit.
No, in order for the Earth to be a sphere, there's X amount of feet that show a certain amount of curvature. This is simple mathematics. Okay.
You know you're doing him a huge favor. You know you're doing a huge favor right now by allowing him to shift to flat Earth.
Yeah, that's my fault.
So he can get away from the fact that
I did it. Wait. Pause. We'll pause on the flat earther stuff. Let's go back to the fact that you're a pedophile in Skyrim. Go.
Drop him. I can't.
Drop who? Drop Sokka? No. Fuck off. You're a bag of dicks.
You're the one that was talking
Sokka. I hate you. Why would I drop Sokka?
I thought this was supposed to be just me and you. Imagine that. You fucking
every time I hold your feet to the fire, you cry. So we have to have someone coming in here and wash your feet again.
You know what?
We literally had drag.
I'll tell you what. Like, listen. I put it out there. Okay, like listen. Any single person can go and do exactly the same thing I did. Check out Von Helton's Nexus profile. Go check out Von Helton's Lover Lab profile. Check a look. He endorses all of his mods. He downloads all of. He shows what he downloads. You know what? Like this is what Von Helton does. Like Von Helton is a fucking pervert. You know. So like he's probably listen. He's probably a pedophile. I'm not saying he is a pedophile, but he's probably a pedophile. You know. So I'm just saying, like that's fine. That's
talk sex with a minor child around. You don't do that.
Don't worry.
You don't lose your kids on that one.
Yeah, you do lose your kids on that. Yes, you do.
Yeah, my kids are like
guys. He would know. Let's not challenge.
Anyway, but listen. I think I've proved my point. I've shown what mods into.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
These are the mods.
You definitely proved.
Listen, I can tell you, Vaughn, as a real modder, thank you for the endorsements on the few that I actually did, because you haven't actually really done anything except for one shitty house mod.
You don't know what I've done because I didn't put on the Von Hell
He's
name.
already left. He doesn't care enough about you.
What,
Sorry.
on Lover's
And by
Lab?
the way, the planet is a globe.
Because he's losing his kid. Now you
He's
guys
not.
heard his kid in the background.
He's not.
bitches. Don't
He's
you
not.
fucking lie and say you
Wait,
didn't hear his kid in the fucking background. Don't
what's
lie.
the Canadian
lie.
agency for
I heard
kids?
that kid in the
What's
background.
the
Don't lie.
Canadian agency for
Don't
kids?
fucking lie.
What's the Canadian agency for kids? Can you name the agency that they use to protect kids?
Vaughn, I
In
thought
Canada.
you had an issue with frivolous calls to CPS.
No. Do you know the answer to that?
Smart enough to put me in touch with the people I need to talk to, prick.
Oh, so you don't even know what it is.
I
Got
don't
it.
care.
No,
I
it's
don't
because you don't know. It's like you don't care about your kids because the nurse had to call the fucking CPS a million times. Yeah.
Called here to the state.
Hey, Bran, you have kids. How many times did the school nurse call on you for a CPS?
0.0.
Oh, 0 times. Oh, Vaughn, yours is like 10.
No.
So yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Vaughn, I thought
Yes.
you had an issue with frivolous calls to CPS, though. Why would you
Yeah.
do that if you've been the victim of it in your own words?
What, you don't think turnabout's fair play?
Okay, so
prove
any
that
chance
Sokka called-
of this working?
Wait. Prove that
ended.
Sokka's ever called CPS on you. Can you please prove that?
Do you
Prove
mean
that-
do you not think that a person talking sex in front of a minor child
No.
needs to have his kid taken?
No, because he's in a different room.
Fucking
No,
dick.
because he's in a different room.
You're a dick.
No,
Then
because
you're
he's in a different room. You can't use the
Because-
qualifier because you're too big of a child. Can you please go change your diaper real quick and then we can get back to
If it
you
was
talking?
me, and I
That'd
was
be
in
solid.
that position, you would have
You
done
gonna have a
so.
go-gurt?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And some of these people in the outside chat. Yes, they would have.
No, they
Yes,
want
they
to.
would.
No, they want
You're a fucking liar, bitch.
No.
Because I know better.
No.
I agree with
No.
that. Billy is a bitch.
I know, right? But no. At least I didn't drop out of the military in 9 months. But no, definitely.
Oh,
They-
that was
Oh
another
my
good
God,
question.
that's
Hold
so
on.
fucking horrible.
If you worked in
That
the
is
government,
hilarious.
hold on, Bond. If you work in the government, do you get government healthcare and stuff like that? Like all the things that you need? Kinda
Socialism.
I'm not in the government no more.
But you would
I know-
still get
I know somebody that
benefits.
still works for the government, but I'm not in.
You would still get benefits, wouldn't you?
Yeah, socialism. No, he turned it away because he hates socialism.
No. VA
Fuck the fire
said,
department.
VA said I didn't qualify.
No, not
because
VA.
it's
Not
for-
VA. Not VA. Not VA. Government.
Dude, I'm the one that lived this shit, not you guys. Let me get my
Because you're
side of the
not a
fucking
veteran.
story
He
out.
turned you down for veteran health care.
Let me get my fucking
Oh, that's
side.
great. I have that health care, actually.
What was
I'm
this
shitty.
again?
How
What
are
was
you
it
not a
again?
Bernie supporter,
And this
Vaughn?
was about
It's me
getting
laughing
my
at you.
Here's a
story
good
out.
question. Here's a good question. What happens to a person's scalp if you leave lice shampoo in it for too long?
What's that?
What happens to a person's scalp when you leave lice shampoo in it too long?
Doesn't matter. It's shampoo.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it does.
does.
It's literally an acid. Okay, instead of you answering the question because it involves science and we prove that you don't know anything about it because you think the Earth is flat. So you go to the CPS meeting whenever. Okay, so say you go there and they're like, Mr. Helton, we've seen this crazy shit that you have put on the internet.
They
Either
don't
you
care.
do wait. This
They don't
isn't
care.
called up. Wait. Hypothetical. It's not reality. That's how hypotheticals work. You're 165. You should know that by now. So you get to the CPS meeting and they're like, Mr. Helton, we've seen the crazy shit you put on the internet. They don't care. And they ask you to delete your BitChute and your YouTube, and then you can have your kids back scot-free. Are you
that's
deleting your
extortion.
BitChute and
Wait a minute,
YouTube?
Wait a minute. That's extortion. It's against
No,
the law.
no,
Yes, it is.
it's
not
not.
extortion.
It's a hypothetical. I want to
It's
know if
extortion.
no, dude, they're never gonna do that. God
Yes,
damn it!
it's
Stop
the
raging!
law.
Stop raging! Stop
Chill.
raging! Who's
We
Fabra?
acknowledge
You're
this isn't going to
165.
happen.
Act your age.
No, it's
Okay.
not gonna fucking happen.
I know it's not gonna happen. It's called a
not breaking the law.
hypothetical.
We fully acknowledge
We
that. Vaughn.
acknowledge that.
All right,
Like okay. So here's the thing that applies to me because I make good decisions. I only have a dog.
You're referring to the
No.
video
Calm down.
video I
Jim
made on
Diesel,
BitChute.
you're 165. Why are you still acting like this?
Vaughn.
Why? Okay. Okay. So say the SPCA takes my dog because I'm as bad as a dog owner as you are as a parent.
Well, now
And
that's
they
different.
my
Dogs
dog.
are property.
Wait. They take my dog and they say, Billy, get off the
Humans
geek room.
are not
Wait.
property.
They say,
Dogs
get off the
are.
geek room and we'll give you your dog back. For my dog, I'm leaving the show. Fuck this show. I love my dog.
Hell
Dogs
yeah.
are property. Humans
Billy,
are
go
not.
kidnap his dog
That
and
is
organize
not
this.
the same.
Do you not know what a goddamn hypothetical is?
Do you not
Jesus
know
Christ.
that CPS cannot knowingly break the law?
I'm not saying that's what they're gonna do, you old dumb fuck.
No, I'm not. I'm going to stick
If.
with the
Yes,
law.
you are dumb. You're
You can
dumb.
sit here and fucking break the
If.
law. I'm sticking with the
dude,
law, bitch.
You know, okay.
I am
The
not
whole
gonna break
sentence
the law.
is
I'm not gonna
contingent
allow anybody
upon
else.
the word if.
This is the type of thing where I said, okay, CPS will give you your kids back if you give the guy behind the counter a blowjob. Okay, so I'm not saying the guy behind the counter is gonna want a gummer from you because their dick is probably gonna get gingivitis. But what I'm saying is, if the CPS guy, hypothetically, not reality, Star Wars is real in this real universe. It is not real. Nothing of this is real. Bigfoot's outside. Nothing is actually happening. Okay,
How does my
so
dick have bad breath?
no, it's gonna have bad breath. Look at him. But okay, so in this hypothetical universe, not real universe, your kids are still taking this universe. Weird. But in this hypothetical universe,
And every other one.
CPS has your kid for again. And when they said, Vaughn, we will give you your kid back if you delete your BitChute and your YouTube. Wouldn't you do that for your kids?
No,
you wouldn't. You're a shitty parent.
I would never give up my rights.
I was
You're right.
Thank
You're
you.
right to have a BitChute account.
This guy claims to be in the military, but he's willing to go against his
because I know what the First Amendment is. You don't have a First Amendment right on YouTube. It's not the government. The First Amendment only applies. There you go. Give me a second. Okay, the First Amendment only applies to government agencies. They cannot silence your speech, but private organizations can, because if you try to get private organizations to not be able to mute people like this, is actually antithetical to their free speech as a company, because we treat companies as people because of the Supreme Court. Yeah, you're not gonna out First Amendment me, man. I know the fucking law.
Out First Amendment me?
How about that, Vaughn? He was muting you while talking about free speech.
So your oath, that means your oath don't mean shit.
Oh no, my oath means shit because I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No,
Yours
do
doesn't
not.
because
No,
you're
you do
fucking
not.
dumb.
You took an oath to protect and defend the
Ninja battle.
of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Hey Billy, I got a question for you.
Give me a second. Yo, what's your question, Wilson?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself there.
So I actually did a little bit of research on this. Do you know what the top 3 like kind of signals of stolen talent are?
Not really being a veteran, saying you did shit and you didn't. Well, the third one is.
Yeah, I got them rattled off right here. Number 1, the secret veteran, the veteran where suddenly the paper trail ends, like say after about 9 months.
Oh my God! Yeah. It wouldn't be the fact that I signed an NDA.
Yeah, that's not for the military. Continue.
Number 2 is vague or exaggerating, saying that you rescued women in Texas, but you couldn't save the German girl. That nothing in your military. I'm still talking.
Would that really happen? Or saying that you're the inspiration of the Punisher?
Oh yeah, that's one.
Oh okay. Just make sure.
So what?
You're not.
Yeah,
you're
Punisher.
You're
9 years old. He inspired the Punisher.
Fuck up.
Hey, I had a suggestion for Vaughn actually.
What's wrong with saying it? No, Wilson
Vaughn,
is
have you ever heard of the game Satisfactory?
I don't give a fuck, Mr. Green Eyes. I'm not interested.
Green Eyes? My eyes
I'm
aren't.
not interested in you. I don't even know who
Those
the
are
fuck
headphones.
You are. And
my headphones are beautiful. I know.
Private conversation between me and you.
Well, I was about to say you should buy the game Satisfactory. That's the closest you ever fucking get to it, you retard. You are a compulsive fucking liar. You know, it's very fucking. I find it amusing that this fat piece of shit, fat redneck fucking pussy. Sir, I served 5.5 years in the Royal fucking Navy. Yeah, you're an American who couldn't even pass out of basic training. You basic fucking bitch.
No, he did. He washed out his first permanent duty station.
Oh, that's worse.
You know, when I walked out of the Navy after 5 years and 4 months service, because I'm not a compulsive fucking liar. Electronic warfare, by the way. Yeah. UK, US, secret eyes only. That was my clearance, dickhead. Yeah. I walked away with an exemplary grading when I left the military. Now, you only, what, 9 months? 9 months! That's the...
He's the reason you're not speaking Russian.
What? Why couldn't you do it? Did you have a dicky? Did you have a dicky ankle, darling? Oh, darling.
I'm not here.
The thing is, Alex. The thing is, Alex. That's as long as a pregnancy, which is as long as he's allowed to keep his kids at one given time.
That's true.
I love
CPS equals summer vacation.
I'm an American boy. Yeah, all right. What does that prove exactly?
Part 3. It's Rev and Shani Part 3, folks. Look at the fucking list of air-to-wells.
Well, this would be like Part 4 because this happened last time. Idiot.
How much do we have to pay you to get a cameo?
They told me both in Skype.
Wait, give me a second. Hey guys, I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay.
It'll just be you and me. Well, it's not. So
there you go. We're back. Okay. I put
what
that.
He
wait, watch this. He's muted. See,
I'm mute.
He muted him. He tried to talk, and then I muted him. So everyone is down. They'll be back in a little bit. I get it. You're upset. Your feelings are hurt because you actually didn't serve. You're a pussy.
I'm upset.
But
I didn't serve.
No, you didn't.
I didn't serve.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
Doesn't count.
Because I'm going to record this, bitch.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I serve
Go
or
ahead.
did I not serve?
Did not.
Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to record it.
Go ahead, record it. Von Helton did not serve. 9 months does not count. And Navy JRTC doesn't fucking count.
You don't have
Please
the right
do. Go tell him. Dear
You're
VA, Tatted Jedi on the YouTube hurt my feces. Sam, guess what? Not my fucking name.
He doesn't understand the law. He does not.
I do understand the law.
No, you do not,
Yes, I
fucker.
do.
You do not have the right to
the
marry
law.
to other military
Yes, I
people in
do.
service.
Yes, I can. Yes, I
First
can.
of all,
That's not a
it's
law.
harassment.
Yeah,
First
yes,
of
I
all,
can.
it's
That's
harassment.
not a law.
First of all,
When
it's
someone
harassment.
lies about your service,
First of all,
your
it's
fucking
harassment.
duty
First
is
of
to
all, it's
fucking
harassment.
poke at them
Second of all,
until they fucking
slander.
shut up.
Second
Which
of
I
all,
don't think is
it's
possible for you, to be
defamation.
honest with you. But no, you're not the fucking
No, I'm sorry.
thing
You
for the
don't
Punisher.
get the fucking
You're
right
none
to
of that
harass
shit.
people, fucker. That's not a right.
Yes,
Sorry,
it is.
it's not a right.
Sorry, you're trying to destroy my freedom of speech.
No, I'm not destroying.
Yes,
your
you are.
freedom
You're
of
trying to
speech.
destroy my freedom of speech. I'm not gonna take my kids for freedom of speech because I'm a terrible dad.
Hey, Vaughn.
Oh, I'm a terrible dad now?
Yeah, you are.
Why would you record it when it's like
No
live?
good dad gets their kids taking 11 times. You have
They
to
do.
take.
They got
Wait,
50
wait.
people.
Shut
Okay,
the fuck
all right,
up.
all right, all right,
You
all
have
right,
to take
asshole,
some
all right, asshole.
responsibility.
Here's what I'm gonna
Vaughn,
do.
name
I'm gonna
one thing
gather
you'll
up
take
50
responsibility
people.
for.
Here's what I'll do. I'll gather up 50 people.
Uh-huh.
I'll have them call CPS, and I'll have them come out to
Sure.
your house and take your shit.
Okay, they can come take my kids because
They will.
you don't fucking exist. I
Oh,
just
shit,
said
they
I
already
don't
did
have
it.
fucking
No,
kids
fuck your
because I
fucking ass.
make good
How about
decisions.
that?
They preemptively took your kids, Billy.
They're gonna take my sperm.
You don't
They can
think
come-
you don't
you
think
want
you
they
get
can-
swatted? You don't think
CPS
you
came
get
and
swatted?
jerked
Oh
Billy
yeah,
off.
good luck
It happens
swatting
every
me.
fucking day.
Oh
People get
no,
swatted every day. You apparently don't read the news.
my dad was chief of police.
Okay, he's a dumbass. This guy's a dumbass. He
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
even know what the fuck
Dumbass.
swatting is.
I'm the
He
one
doesn't
that
know
said
the
I was the
guy.
fucking
He doesn't know the
inspiration for the
guy.
Punisher, or I can actually
Right.
literally write an Elder Scrolls.
Shot
That was
like-
wait, that was
This
you.
fucker don't care because he's a fucking troll. This guy ain't.
No, I don't give a fuck about your kids. No, actually, I do care about your kids. I don't give a fuck if you have your kids.
He has no. There's no truth in him. There's no reality in this.
Hold on. Someone can say something real quick. I'm sorry, Wilson.
Okay, so Vaughn, remember that story I told you last time about my sister situation that happened in Clay County?
Fuck, what happened?
Well, I'll reiterate. My sister was going through a very nasty divorce.
That's
Her
different.
ex-husband.
That's different.
I'm still talking. I'm still
Oh
talking.
Jesus Christ! Let someone finish a story for once, you fucking old bitch.
He's
Okay,
already
so
said it 1,000 times. It doesn't.
You just said you don't care, or you don't remember. I'm sorry, you're fucking senile.
Yes, it does.
It's not
No.
Wilson's fault.
It
Wilson's
does,
a
actually.
goddamn alcoholic, and he remembers the story.
recovering, functional.
Functional alcoholic. Look,
You were
you drink
being
too much.
functional.
Okay, so the situation with my sister was her ex-husband was accusing her of, pedophilia and child pornography and basically trying to sell nude pictures of my niece onto the internet. They called numerous times, sometimes from fake phone numbers. Eventually, her file got flagged under harassment, where if someone got called making those claims, the claim was basically ignored.
Strange.
Bear that
Vaughn,
in mind.
continue.
That is the same county that Von Hilton lives in.
That's a different county. It doesn't work the same way in like the United States because it's not in the United States or something.
Not under U.S. jurisdiction.
I'm gonna move you. So Vaughn, okay, all your kids bullshit. Wait, calm down. We're not gonna talk about your kids anymore. We're done. We're done because it makes me too sad because they're actually in a better place right now, and you're trying to bring them back weirdly. So. What my question is there no man that's literally facts. But
check though.
Is there a single thing that you will take credit for doing wrong? Like I get it, you think the trolls did everything to you. Is there one single thing you will take responsibility for? Name it.
You just threatened my children, you fucker.
I did not threaten your children.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Threaten your children.
I didn't. I said they're better off with
Under
CPS.
CPS than under any other situation.
No, I have openly admitted on the show that being with CPS is not a great condition. It's not, especially probably in Kentucky. It's a shithole. But no, calm down. I literally just said I agree with you sort of that CPS is not a great place for kids, but compared to living with you, it's a better place. That's just because you're so shitty. But no, can you answer me this question? Is there a single thing you will take responsibility for you actually doing something that the trolls didn't cause, that the Frost didn't cause, which you haven't noticed my backdrop yet? That's Jack Frost. I was being a dick. Yeah. So, is there a single thing?
Come down here and open up my door, bitch. Come on. Meet me out.
That was a threat.
You gonna get those hands? Really?
Really? You're an old crippled bitch, and I'm a powerlifting 30-year-old. I will fucking eat you.
Here and get out in the street.
I will fucking eat you, old man. Shut the fuck up. Like, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. I will fucking eat you. It's the problem. But I'm not going to hit a cripple or a dipshit. Like, I wouldn't hit Alex.
Billy, you're a coward because you didn't jump through the computer screen.
Let's have a cripple fight.
Ass.
I'll be Timmy. You can be Jimmy. Let's do it.
Someone's got to put on the hat.
Me in Knoxville,
you understand that psychological pain is actually worse than physical pain, right? You do understand that? And do you know that courts actually recognize that psychological pain is worse?
Yeah,
than
and you're putting your kids through a lot of psychological pain.
No, you are.
And physical.
No, I'm not. I didn't give them lice. I didn't give them gnats full of. No, I'm sorry. Pizza full of gnats. I flipped it. I didn't make them right in the walls. I'm hungry. Give me some food. I didn't send them to fucking school with lice. I didn't leave lice shampoo on their fucking head for days. I didn't do those things. You did. I didn't do them. You did. Let's say it with me. Vaughn left the lice shampoo on the kids. Say it with me, Vaughn. You can do it. Vaughn left lice shampoo on my cat's kids so long. I am an idiot.
I told you it would be a one-on-one, and it was a one-on-one, and then you just kind of went off the rails, and people wanted to kind of come in. So
you did this, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Vaughn, I imagine your children would be better off in immigration than coming back to you, to be honest.
Holy shit.
Those fucking immigration camps? Holy fuck, dude.
It's been anything but a one-on-one.
Genuinely.
John, what do you got to say, my
Well, that's your fault, though, Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn, I just wanted to ask you, so you're claiming that 11 times everybody got together and called CPS on you, and that's why they came and took your kids?
I got their videos where they admit
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
Ooh, send them to
Link one. Link one.
Send them
Link one.
Am I going to get my version out or not?
Link one. Link
Am I
one.
telling you, you're
I'm stopping you at a plane. Link a single fucking one. Link one.
Any KPZ?
Link one.
Heal this world.
Link one.
Drink.
Fucking
one.
Well, let me. Okay. Let's grant your premise. So, but when those 11 times that people got together and called CPS and they came and got your kids, so you're denying all the things that we already know to be true that were wrong.
I wouldn't have got the kids back, dumbass.
What's that?
Yes, or I wouldn't have got the kids back. If
You're going through your fourth time of parenting school.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
If I was really abusing my children, there's no fucking way in hell I get my kids back.
Hey, listen.
Know it.
Yeah, thanks, Kentucky, you shitty fucking state.
Hey, Punisher, shut the fuck up for a minute. Look, here's the thing. When CPS takes people's kids, their goal is to bring the kids back to their parents.
They wouldn't do it, dumbass. But yet I keep getting my kids back. You know why? Because I'm really
because Kentucky sucks.
It's really hard not being neglected.
Oh, because Kentucky doesn't have a lot of money.
No, it's because I'm not touching my children.
No, it's because it's Kentucky.
Here's the thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Vaughn, hold on. All CPSs around the world pretty much want to keep the families together. So if you comply to what they ask you to do, like go to counseling classes, whatever they ask you to do, they'll give you your kids back. And unfortunately, they give you back 11 times.
Give your kid a bath. Give your kid a bath once a week or something.
Yes. That's how you got them back, because you complied with the court. They don't want. They hold.
What kind of person?
Hold on. Let me talk, because I've been quiet in this whole situation except for laughing at
go
shit.
ahead.
When you, again, you complied with the courts, and you got your kids back. Unfortunately, you got them back 11 times. CPS doesn't want to keep the kids in it because they want to keep the families together.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Vaughn. Getting your kids back.
$1,000.
Hold on. Getting your kids back.
Actually, no, they don't. They actually spend more money.
How the fuck does that make any sense?
Hold on.
What do you think they're doing with these kids?
Hey, getting your kids back doesn't equate to
Are you
the
seriously
shit
going
that
to tell me
happened.
that them foster parents is watching them kids for free? Because I'll kiss your ass.
Oh my god! No, they don't give them more money than they actually need.
They give out more.
Kids.
Vaughn, shut the fuck up for 2 goddamn seconds. Shut the fuck up. They give out more money to the foster parents than they do bringing it in.
No, they don't. But unlike you, they pay them a small sum, but it's nothing to cover any of the real expenses. It is a small sum. Just because you'll feed kid ramen noodles to make money on it doesn't mean that actual foster families will do it. That's the difference. Some people will actually feed their kids this weird thing called food.
Have you ever heard of pheasant under glass, Billy?
All I'm feeding my kids is ramen noodles, guys. I got $500 fucking dollars.
Someone doesn't understand sarcasm. This is great. You're 175. How the fuck do you not know that yet? You look like a billy goat.
Do you use toilet water to boil the noodles before the ramen?
The toilet water is for coffee.
Effects.
Oh.
Hey, Vaughn, just real quick. So you're claiming that because they gave you your kids back 10 times, that none of the allegations were true?
No, they were dropped.
Yeah, they weren't dropped.
It wasn't dropped.
The allegations were dropped.
What is neglect? What is neglect? Neglect is when a child is starving. Are my children starving? No.
That's
neglect
not
is when they are
No. Wait, didn't they scratch like feed me in the back?
You look like the human form of neglect.
When I
you can go to the neglect and dictionary.com. Like, here's a picture of Vaughn helping you figure it the fuck out.
Let me know when I can get my side of the story out.
You can't, because your side of the story is abusing children.
What is
and
neglect?
go.
Get my side of the fucking story out.
Okay, abuse children.
Go ahead.
All right. What is neglect?
Everybody mute.
What is neglect? Neglect is when children are starving. My children have never been starving. Neglect is when they don't have any clothing. My children have plenty of clothing. In fact, my children not only have plenty of clothing, they have clothing. They don't even have enough dresser drawers to put them in. That my children have.
What neglect means.
Are you making sure they're wearing these new clothes?
Also, neglect is where they're abused physically by punching, beating, cutting,
That's
whatever.
Not neglect.
That's not neglect.
Abuse.
That's child abuse.
Well, whatever. Anyway, the point is,
split hairs.
None of that was neglect.
The accusation of neglect, because I've already looked it up. Okay, so
you
I know
looked it up and you misremembered it.
I've already looked up neglect under Kentucky law. My kids don't qualify for neglect.
Yes,
they don't.
They took them 11 times because of neglect.
You had to look it up to know how not to neglect your kids. You had to look that up.
Yeah, that's a thing most people don't have to Google.
You're not listening. You're talking.
Yeah, because we're listening to a fucking crazy person who didn't serve and who definitely punishing kids for some weird reason they did in their past life.
Oh, wow. I never even thought of that. You call yourself the Punisher because of all the punishment that you put on your kids.
Yeah, is that why you're the Punisher? You're like the most fucked up thing from fucking Saul or some shit. Like, what the fuck? You want to play a game? No, thank God, no.
He's the sorcerer supreme now. He teleports his kids to school with lice in their hair.
He is Kentucky Jigsaw.
Yeah, if you're the sorcerer supreme, why don't you teleport your kids back to your house? Oh, or you can teleport them to a loving family. You should do that.
Loving family?
Yes, something away from you.
Yeah, the opposite of you.
Like anything. Like maybe you can go to one of those families that's in one of those cages Trump's put him in.
better be careful
That's better than with you.
Wait a minute.
At least
He
you
should be careful what he says, like you're careful about what you say all the time.
Yeah, like, oh, be careful what you're saying. I'll take your non-existent kids away, or I'm gonna
Turn about fair play.
Hey, I've got a sweat sock full of kids in my bedroom. You want that?
Do you have cousins? Do you have nieces and nephews?
No.
Yes, I do.
No, I'm an amorphous blob who does not exist other than in your own fucking fucked up delusion.
Right. Well, like I said, man, you know, you want to be
My
a
reality
dick, be a dick.
is.
But you know,
My
you have a
name's
right
Billy.
to be a dick on the internet, and I also have the right to sue the
also
fuck
like
out of
being a
you.
dick in real life. This
I
is
have the
not
right to sue
internet
you.
persona.
You don't
This
understand
is
that, right?
my
Still
normal
waiting.
Then I
life.
can sue the fuck out of you.
Still waiting.
You're gonna sue the fuck out of me? That's
Why
gonna
not?
be
You're sitting here saying I'm a
adorable.
shitty
Because
father.
you
You're
don't
saying I
have
don't deserve my
money.
kids. You're
It
saying
takes
my
money to
my
sue
kids are being
someone.
mistreated. You
It
say that
takes
I
money
never served in the
so you
military.
need
And
money
then if I
to
did
sue
serve, I would
people.
walk
And
the
to
road.
have money, you need a
You've done
job.
nothing but-
And you
you've
don't
done nothing
have a
but
job
defame
because you're a
my
lazy
character
piece
since
of
the
shit.
time I come in the
You
room.
don't have money. You can't
From
sue
the
me.
time I
Sorry.
came
No
into
money,
the fucking
no
room,
lawsuit.
you have
No
done
money,
nothing
no
but
lawsuit. No
disparage
money,
and defame my character.
no lawsuit.
Well,
Oh,
Billy,
speaking-
if you give him his
no lawsuit.
you want to trade legs with him, he'll work 2 jobs.
Oh, yeah.
My legs are already fucked up, but I still have a job because I'm not a lazy piece of shit.
I'll give you my
My
lymphedema
knees
lady
are
leg.
beyond fucked up. You can ask Buck. He's literally seen
Oh
my
yeah,
medical record.
so telemarketers have
I
lymphedema.
still
do
work.
they? Wait a
I
minute,
still work.
telemarketers have lymphedema, do they? They sit in a chair all fucking day.
You
Do
can
they
go
have
sit in a chair.
lymphedema?
You sit in a chair all fucking day. I see you.
no,
That's why your fucking legs are fucked up, Von. It's because you sit in a chair for
literally
19
say
hours a
you
day.
do
not
all
true.
those things. You're just a lazy
I'm
piece
just a
of
lazy
shit
I don't
who
do
wanted to live
Yeah,
off her
don't do
mom
that.
inheritance and
I
now
don't
is
do that.
crying as something he didn't fucking deserve. Anything your mom worked for is not yours. You have to work for your shit on your own, but you're a piece of shit who's been coddled by his mom his whole entire life because you're still in her goddamn tit currently because you're a piece of shit. You're no better than Rev. You're no better than Shani. You're just a bunch of pieces of shit. You couldn't cut in the military and you washed the fuck out because you're a pussy. Literally anything that, yes, you are. You're a complete washout. Yes, you are. You went in 9 months and you washed the fuck out. That's
So
the
I do have-
definition of
Okay,
a washout.
I'm
You
calling
are
this
a
man.
washout.
I'm gonna get
You
this
never had a
motherfucker
job.
taken.
You're a piece
Right,
of
he's a
shit.
piece of
You
shit.
can't build
Nothing
computers.
compared to
You
a
probably
server
put
all fucking night
second-hand parts
long.
in it
Gotta
because
get it
you're
all fucked up
shitty
in the bed,
and you're a
bitch.
lying
Yes,
cunt.
I'm not.
Literally everything people
You don't
shit
have
said
the right
about
to
you.
disparage my
I
service,
hope
bitch.
CBS keeps
You do
your
not have
kids.
the right to
They're
do that.
better off.
No, you don't.
They're better off than
You
without
don't
you.
have the right. You
So
better
I-
be careful what you say.
May I chime in?
Be careful what you say.
Yeah, go ahead, Wilson.
All right, so I have a question about this whole disparaging of the military service to Alex and Billy, the actual veterans in the room. Would you consider lying about someone's military career to be disparaging?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So, Vaughn, why do you disparage your father's military career by saying that he has a Congressional Medal of Honor?
Because he does.
No, he doesn't.
The ribbon is on there, bud.
No, it isn't.
I can put a ribbon on mine. Doesn't mean he has it. Those things are very, very trash because there's only like 7 people who have them. So looking them up, it's pretty fucking easy.
Only 7 people have a CMOH?
Do you not know hyperbolic fucking statements, you old dumb bitch? Okay.
No,
you're
take
just
every
an old
word I
dumb
say
bitch.
literally.
You're
I'm taking every word
175
you
years
say
old.
literally. Sucks to be you,
175.
bitch.
175 years old and you don't know that.
So, Vaughn, out of curiosity, if
every word I say literally.
175
You say literally. Yeah.
175 years old.
Vaughn, if you've seen this metal ribbon on the picture that I've seen myself, what does the ribbon look like?
He doesn't know. He's a bitch.
I don't care.
There you go. He doesn't know because he don't care.
No, blaming my father, who was a genuine World War II
No,
hero.
he's probably also a bitch like you.
No, his father was.
Generally, bitches have bitches like this. It's
No,
just a rotation of fucking pussies.
let me go, Wilson. Let me go.
dad's a bitch, bro.
Because not only will I get him on my service,
line.
I get him on my dad's service.
No, you're disparaging your father's service.
How old was your sister when you had kids with her?
Let him keep talking his shit.
No, I said
you fucked your cousin. Is your cousin like her fucking parents?
The only person disparaging your father's career, Vaughn, is you.
Yeah. So guys, I gotta roll. You guys have fun with it. I gotta go pick up my wife because she still loves me and didn't run away from me. Because I'm not a piece of shit and I'm gonna actually go pick her up and take care of her. Unlike someone else over here. Enjoy
better
never
hurry
getting your
before
kids
she
back.
takes a
I
bus.
hope you rot in hell. You're a piece of shit. You never had a job, and guess what? Your mom still fucking swallowed you. All
Sorry to
right.
go sleep in the car, Billy.
Vaughn, why do you lie?
Well, you know what? Thanks a lot.
It makes
for
me
that.
sad.
Thanks a lot for this because I can now show people with evidence that you guys are nothing
That
but
you
a
raged and
fucks.
caused this yourself.
You're lying, but you have no receipts, Von, for literally anything. You just sat here the entire live stream and lied about mods and your so-called military service. You have no receipts for anything. You have no proof of anything. Look, I know you like to sit there and say that the Punisher was based on you and that you were Black Ops or Ops of Color. I don't know what's politically correct anymore. But I don't understand why you have to lie as much as you do, Von.
Right, and Von, here's the
Seriously.
thing: if you sue anybody about what they're saying about your kids getting taken away, you do realize that in the court proceedings, all the CPS reports will be admissible.
Yeah, like you taking your kids to the UK grad clinic with piss and shit in their hair. Remember that because Hillshire Farms remembers it.
And when the court dockets come up that those things never occurred, then what happens, bitch?
Oh, I forgot. G-Man's going to testify for you because that's a person you want in your fucking corner.
You're not getting it. I won.
Somehow he's still going to get hit by a car in court.
No, you complied, Vaughn.
No, I did not. I won every court case.
No, you didn't.
No,
you
you
complied with every CPS court case. That's how you got your kids back.
I
Stop
won
lying.
the court case.
No, you didn't. Because if you won
Yeah, you
court
won by-
cases, then they would have done what Wilson did and started flagging.
Case before you go to court. No.
Shush. You complied with the courts. That's how you got your kids back.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's generally how it works.
So you
what
didn't
Frank
comply
Frank
and
just
still
said
got them
is
back.
when you actually have to go to court over a CPS claim, I'm still talking. Still talking.
The kids back. How many times I gotta say it?
Yeah, you
That's
had to
not
go
how
to
it
court.
works.
You had to.
They take you to court and to determine whether or not they're going to take your kids away from you.
You understand that if I lost the court case, I wouldn't get my kids back. You understand that, right?
Yes, I'm saying that you
Why the
complied
fuck
to
would
what
you get my kids back 11
because
fucking
you
times?
keep complying with CPS.
Right, wait. Just think about what you just said, Vaughn. You just screamed, "I got my kids back 11 fucking times." What's wrong with that sentence?
11
times.
I calling CPS for the last 10 years.
Oh,
Okay, well, if you're
really
really
good at bullshitting courts.
if you've won these cases like you said, Vaughn, why have they not taken your file and flagged it under harassment, like what happened with my sister
I'll tell you
in
why.
Clay County?
Because nobody wants to do it. That's why. Because
Nobody
I'm a
wants to
filthy,
do it.
evil pagan, and I'm not a Christian.
Because
like
you're a
everybody else
pagan.
down there. I'm a filthy, evil pagan.
No.
My sister's
Yeah.
Wiccan.
I'm an eclectic pagan with Wiccan overtones, shall we say?
Okay, well, I just said that my sister is Wiccan.
Yeah. So
So why didn't they take her kids? She's not a Christian. She's a pagan.
let's try this
Oh,
again.
yeah, try to fucking
Let's
pay
try
yourself
this
out of that
again,
fucking corner, huh, Vaughn?
Let's try this again, Wilson, because you're a dumbass. Let's try this again.
No, you
case
don't know how
has
it works.
absolutely nothing to do with mine.
Vaughn, I think
My
you're kind of the
case, in my
dumbass here,
case,
bro.
I have 100% custody. Also,
Yeah.
in my case, I have a spotless fucking record. I don't even have a traffic ticket to my name.
Model
Didn't you
citizen.
go to jail for one night?
You have to go out to really, have issues with the law generally. I mean, yeah, you can commit crimes online and everything, but it's, you're too busy fucking horses in Skyrim to do any of that. So, well done,
serious-
Vaughn. Good for you for being a
Serious
model
question,
citizen.
Vaughn. What is your real age?
150,000.
What's that?
What do you think it is?
You look
I
about
mean,
80.
I don't know. Like, I think that maybe you might be in your
It couldn't
50s,
be
but
the
you look like
stress.
you're in your
It
80s.
couldn't be the stress of 25 years of bullshit artists like you fucking with my family. Oh, it couldn't be that, right?
And in those 25 years, all you had to do was get off the fucking computer, Vaughn.
Yeah, by God, if I just relinquish my freedom of speech, by
There
God,
it is.
that'll
There
solve
it
everything.
is.
You know there are old videos that exist of you, right? And like you looked old then too.
No, I did not.
He looked like Jesus on toast
Vaughn, are you actually 30?
with his fucking fingernails.
I'm not telling you what my real age is.
He's
I'll let you guys
56.
fucking get-
He's
I
56.
love how you trolls in the outside chat have been saying I'm 70 fucking years old. That's hilarious.
That's because you look 70 years old.
You-
He'll be
Reasonable guess.
he'll be
I am
57 in
not so
October.
70 years old.
But you look 70.
Yeah, you'll be 57 in October.
How do you know?
Because
I
your
told
birth-
you? Because I told you? Is that how you know?
No, it's
Do you really
it's coming
know?
up
Do you really know my age? Do you really know when I was born, my date of birth? Or do you know what I
it's
told you?
October 26, 1963.
Wrong.
How did you do that, Vaughn? You just plastered your hair to your head, and you never used any pomade or nothing. I don't know how you.
He makes his own pomade.
He makes his own pomade.
Oh yeah. God forbid I would use anything to slick my hair back. I mean, that's just horrible. That's just horrible.
Well,
Right?
my point is, you didn't need.
I just don't want my hair in my face. Oh my God, that's just horrible. See, this is the depravity of these people, folks. These people are losers, and please don't emulate.
When you were
this.
pagan, then
Now,
you had
see,
the
we've got a bunch
audacity
of
to call
20-year-olds
anyone a
over on
fucking
Twitch
degenerate or
started
whatever you
this
just
thing
said.
called Unterhaven because they're emulating fucks like these guys. Okay?
Why do you say it's Underhaven? It's
Don't be
Underhaven.
like them, okay? Don't be losers like these guys, okay? Because they're losers. All right.
Yeah, you want to be like
I'm
Vaughn.
such a loser. I served my country by over half a decade, unlike yourself, who didn't even make a year.
Everyone needs to be like Vaughn
night.
and have. Everyone needs to be like Vaughn and have 3 different channels that are all failing.
It was never meant.
Stay up at night and pine
Hey,
to
these
be
people
Von
are
Helden,
losers. These people
you
are
know?
criminals. These people are going to get
I'm
sued.
not a criminal.
Not a criminal like us. If you really
I
want
actually
to be a
stopped criminals when I was
supreme loser,
serving in
be
the
a
military,
loser.
believe it or not.
They're fucking that
It's a part of an
stupid.
operation that seized £5 million worth of cocaine. That's called interdiction operations. You might have known that if you'd got past basic training, but that's fair. I actually served on a warship. I know that's difficult for you to comprehend there, Vaughn.
Quick question, Vaughn. The statement, "I think that you're a piece of shit," is that actionable?
It is when it's brought into the real world and affects me in the real world. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not, because that's me. That's me stating an opinion.
Yeah.
I can say all day long that I
You know
think you're a
what?
piece
You
of
can
shit.
state
I
your
think
opinion
that.
all you want, but it's still called defamation by law. So
No, it's
I know
not.
what defamation means. You are fucking so stupid. It is
Now,
not even funny anymore.
Defamation.
When you were in the service,
Defamation.
did you go to nuke school?
I just got a fat fuck with a long beard this whole fucking night, disparaging my military service, disparaging me,
Lack thereof.
disparaging every fucking facet of my life. And you motherfuckers really don't believe that he can do that legally? Really?
I don't know.
You agreed to come in here,
You don't
Vaughn.
believe that that's defamation?
Do me, Vaughn.
You don't believe
Was
that that's
anything that he
slander?
said
You
untrue?
don't believe that that's harassment?
Wait, Vaughn.
Certainly not. It's not harassment, Vaughn, because you're in here voluntarily.
Hey, what branch of the service was he supposedly in?
They don't want to know.
He claims Army, but then he transferred to like
Hey,
Super Black
Vaughn,
Ops.
Vaughn, if I send the Army like a half dozen of your videos or your appearances like this, they would probably put out a statement disavowing you, even though you were there for 9 months.
Oh, I'm sure they would love to see the video of him claiming to be a disabled American veteran.
Oh, God.
Don't forget to donate, folks.
Have you gone down to the VA recently and told that to other veterans?
Cold War never existed.
Hey,
Have
Von
you
Helden, I got a
considered
question.
that?
VA says the Cold War never existed.
No, I'm saying that they might find the fact that you're, e-begging online.
What are you even talking about?
VA's official statement is that the Cold War never existed. Yes, it is. Call
Okay,
them.
well-
Call them right now, bitch. The VA's official statement.
That wasn't what I was stating, but
That is
you're
their
fairly
official
sure you can't be a veteran of a Cold War. You need to be a veteran of a hot war in order to have seen action. But of course, that's not the definition of a veteran. The definition of a veteran is somebody who served for a minimum amount of time.
Everything but a one-on-one. I never got to get my side of the story out. It was all fucking
If you
bullshit.
didn't fucking rage, we wouldn't have had
Never
to
got to
brought
get my side of
Drag in
the
as a
story
tard
out.
whisperer to wrangle your
Okay,
ass,
this is
dude.
stupid.
Like,
This is stupid, and any moron that trusts these fuckers after this, you need your fucking head examined. This was supposed to have been a one-on-one.
see you in 6 months.
One-on-one, folks. It's been
What did
anything
you
but a
say?
one-on-one.
Granted, what he just said, what he just said is accurate. I'm never going to trust Bran to pull out ever
Should I
again.
just start talking too and help with
there he
what's
is.
happening?
New Morgan Freeman arrives.
Never
ladies
trust
and
Why'd you leave when the black guy
narrate,
come in,
narrate
Vaughn?
this. Narrate it, Black Guy TV. Narrate it.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro. As soon as he saw a black guy, he bailed. What the fuck, man?
Yes.
Oh,
It brought back
what
memories
happened?
of the black men on the
As soon as
Greyhound
you
bus.
showed up, Vaughn,
and Black Guy TV shows up like a dark shadow over Von.
So out of curiosity, since we have these smooth baritone voices of Alex and Black Guy TV, can we get a very sophisticated shout out to Kentucky CPS?
Please.
Shout out.
Shout out to Kentucky
To
CPS
Kentucky CPS.
for doing the motherfucking job.
Oh, Kentucky CPS has
Why
been
did
doing
you
a
just leave?
fantastic job for the last 17 or so years. Well done for taking Von Helton's children 11 times. Might I
Thank
recommend that you keep them permanently?
Please.
Thank you for your service.
He's not getting him back this time. He knows it.
Why did he leave?
Because he saw a black man in the chat.
You know,
Coincidence?
Frankie.
If you look real closely, he probably threw his wallet at the screen and ran.
You knew. You really need an answer for that.
Hey,
Really?
Frankie.
Did he really leave because of me?
Dude, as soon as you spoke on mic, he bailed.
Well, you know,
he got hard, man. You know, I got hard. He got hard. You know, I'm here for it.
Correlation isn't necessarily causation, but as soon as you showed up, boom, he was gone.
That's fun. So how long has he been in here?
Can you hear me? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you, Grampy.
Hey, Grampy.
No,
Like close to
I'm
2
sorry.
hours.
I'm not trying to. And Frank, I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna come in tonight. You know, I was having fun. I'm dealing with some stuff, and I didn't want to, you know, like be a bummer or anything like that. But when Vaughn finally said, and first of all, Vaughn, I'm still waiting for you to turn me into welfare for double dipping and to take my fucking VA benefits. I still have mine. Matter of fact, I got some prescriptions in the mail today. Thank you. But anyway, when Vaughn was referring to the Cold War, that the VA said the Cold War didn't exist, it's because it wasn't a real war. There's people like Vaughn that'll go out there and say, well, I served in the Cold War. It used to be a fucking joke. It was a political climate. I get that. They referred to it as the Cold War because no bullets whizzing, like Stinky said. But it wasn't a declared war. It wasn't a real, like World War I was a real war. It was the war to end all wars. I'm very high, guys. World War II was a real
It didn't work very well ending them all.
Yeah, exactly. I know. But the term Cold War it's not an excuse to there's no combat ribbon for the Cold War, except for maybe your liver, your lungs, or maybe your brain from the drugs and alcohol. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't some good stuff in the Cold War, but I used to, Black Man TV, I like a black. I love you, man. You're funny as shit. But it's just, it's like, I've never understood how fucking retarded Stinky is. Guys, I'm 4 years older than Vaughn. Okay?
Holy shit.
I was in the Army for right around 6 years. Okay? I did some crazy shit in the Army. I've talked about it and stuff. I got an honorable discharge with under honorable conditions. There's a fucking difference. You know, and Frankie, you'll remember this too. I had a conversation with Von Helton a long time ago when we finally settled him down one day, and I was trying to explain to him, and someone like Buck Melanoma can explain this to him. Even though you have an RE3, a general discharge, years later, you can still apply to have that upgraded in order to receive some sort of benefits, or maybe for employment purposes. Because when you get a general discharge under honorable conditions, you're not a complete fuck up. They don't want you in the Army, right? You didn't do anything bad. It's non-judicial shit. You know, you're a washout. It's time for you to leave. Good luck in your endeavor. Yeah, exactly. It's not for you, buddy, you know? But the way Stinky,
Stinky.
It's like when G-Man got hit with that chair. He just knew wrestling wasn't for him, you know?
I thought you were going to say car.
Well, I've never seen him drive a car, so you may be onto something there.
Oh, there's been videos of him driving.
That's frightening.
No, there have been videos of him in a car. That was in Pennsylvania.
Well, he wrecked a couple of his mom's cars. Remember, it was because of Obama. That black
couple
guy
wrecked into him.
G-Man?
No, Vaughn.
Oh, Vaughn.
That's why he ran. He's like, oh.
He-Man just likes to get hit by cars. I
love the idea that there's like, well, they changed the codes, you know.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah, when he got his JHJ, you know, that meant stellar performance and outstanding and contracted into civilian work, you know. And then it's just really unfortunate that when they decided to change it, they changed it to literally, one of the worst fucking ones you could get.
Yeah. I mean, the end of the world, the book of Revelations would have to be coming true in order for them to be even attempting to call some of these people back, you know? And they still wouldn't call Stinky.
But it's everyone else's fault but his, Grampy. You know that, right? It seems like it seems like a lot of people that appear on this very show share that common trait. You know, they may be flat earthers, they may be just your standard lols, cows, whatever, but they all share that common trait that nothing is ever their responsibility.
Yeah,
Well, I
I've
think,
noticed that.
I think that Vaughn got discharged from the Army because 50 people got together and made phone calls
11 times.
11
Yeah.
times.
Well, you know what's funny is like that when he was asked that question before, you know, what's the one thing that you truly regret, like that you should take responsibility for? It was not shutting down the internet so Andrea couldn't be on and talk.
Turn off the goddamn internet.
Yeah, so really, the one regret he has, you know, according to Vaughn, would be violating her First Amendment rights.
Maybe you should sleep in the car on it, Vaughn.
Yeah, such a constitutionalist.
Thought
And
I
by the
was
way,
Obama
like,
sorry.
Yeah, just
What got him to finally leave?
Welcome
me.
back.
A black man.
He saw a black guy on TV.
Oh yeah, because
Black people do coke.
Or as somebody put it, the black guy showed up and Vaughn threw his wallet at the screen and ran off.
there goes the neighborhood.
It's like when a woman shows up and Jill's there, you know. It's over.
And it's funny too, like for a guy that claims to be such a like history buff and historian and such a constitutionalist. What was it the other day? He was talking about how the U.S. has never put forward an amendment to the Constitution to revoke people's freedoms or freedoms that they had because they'd never get them back. Like this historian of the fucking Constitution who apparently has never heard of the 18th Amendment. Like
wow. Hey, real quick, Alex, I forgot to ask you. I've already asked Sokka, the other Navy veteran, is a Navy summer camp for high schoolers, does that count as being in the Navy?
You guys in America, you guys have things like ROTC.
Yeah, it's that.
We
Like
have Army cadets, Navy cadets, RAF cadets, police cadets, fire cadets, but they're all like teenagers. It's like it's like a youth club over here, you know. They are technically linked or whatever, but you know they do summer camps. I was an Army cadet, you know. I wasn't. It's not a part of the Army. I was not a soldier. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't serve anywhere at all overseas during that time. It was just basically like a youth club.
Well, I mean, but here's a question: did your time in the Army cadets go towards your total service time?
No, of course not. My total service.
Yeah, because it's not fucking military service.
Yeah, it's not military service. No, my military service started on the 13th of March 2006 and ended on the 30th of July 2011.
Okay, because I asked him why he didn't have Stolen Valor, and that was his first example.
I was in the Sea Cadets for 2 years.
Being a puddle pirate does not count as military service, I'm afraid.
Puddle pirate.
I think we just found Rev's new nickname.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, Drag, for calming the fuck down a bunch of times. Sorry about trying to give him the long dick too early.
Shout out to Billy for go picking his girl up, unlike Vaughn.
Yeah, right. She wasn't at a bus stop. So yeah, y'all have a great night. Vaughn Helen, you're never getting your kids back. I'm glad they're not coming back to you. It's so much better for them. Also, if you've never had a job, your legs are fucked up. I hope they're super crippled, and I hate you.
I'm triggered by that statement.
I hope yours gets fixed.
Triggered. You don't see the crutches?
Fixed. I like you.
I'm adding this to the Billy supercut, by the way.
What?
You know what's really gonna be? You know what's really gonna be good about this?
Thank you, Frank.
Vaughn's gonna make a video about this experience.
I hope so.
I hope he does.
And 4 people on BitChute will see it.
And
I hope
you played
it's
this
in
Vaughn.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
By the way,
I'm
again, trigger warning because you're about to see what the kids' room looked like at one point.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But we can keep talking and.
Yeah,
so
we're going to go out on a high note, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm more offended by this than I was the fucking shanty porn, actually.
Right? No, seriously.
I really wanted to yell goddamn motherfucking trolls at him.
You're a goddamn motherfucking troll. I guess this would be an inappropriate time to yell, show me the booty hole.
Maybe.
Okay.
What is that?
Wow,
That's
you gotta turn your head to the side, but yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was when they were being locked in their rooms for about
Just a
60.
small portion of the room.
They had to take their mattresses off the bed frame so they could defecate through the bed slats because there was only one. There was only one functional bathroom in the trailer at the time, and that's the one behind Vaughn.
Somehow this wasn't his fault as well, I suppose. Oh wait, no, he had the chills, right?
It was Marsha.
Did he lock them in a room? Is that what you're saying?
So they
They
came up with the technology that you can get on a phone and do that to somebody's trailer.
No, what happened was Vaughn got the shakes really bad and was in bed. I'm telling you, he nearly died. He had the shakes, right?
Close call.
And then Marsha came over and got the kids to go in the bedroom and mess things up and like smash a melon or something like that. They were just being kids and stuff. And they did it. This was one of the tricks that people are using to make Vaughn look bad. Because he did not caught this. This was
There's the melon
while
right
he was in bed
Yeah.
when he
The
had
melon,
the shakes.
the melon
They
had
had-
time to rot while he had the shakes.
Yeah. Somebody did a time lapse video, Black Guy TV, or can I call you just Mr. TV? We're not really formally introduced.
Call me Drees.
But Mr. TV, Mr. TV. Somebody actually did a fucking time lapse video, right? One of these people that went to one of these communist, universities and shit like that.
They're called schools.
Did a time lapse video of how long that melon would have had to be sitting there in order to be in that state of decomposition. And I hope I didn't use any big words that I
So,
didn't use.
so this really isn't Vaughn's trailer. This is an episode of Hoarders, right?
Yeah.
Both.
Oh, all right.
So how long had it been there?
I think it was
like 22 days.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Damn near a month. Yep.
And some people were being very generous on the timeline too.
Is that a piece of shit between them slabs?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This occurred when his mother, who was the primary babysitter for him, whenever he would do these 7-hour long hangouts, he would just ship the kids over to his mom's house. She had gone out of town to visit a friend or something, and she was gone for I think a couple weeks. So at first, Vaughn would do his hangouts, and you could hear his kids just fucking screaming and running around in the background. And then all of a sudden, you stopped hearing it because he was locking them in their rooms.
Didn't he put on something on the door to let them know that they walked out?
Yeah. Oh, he's got his children's room under camera.
He needs his ass beat thoroughly.
There's-
I guess I say that a lot, but Jesus Christ.
There are people out there that used to sit and watch, and you'd say 15, 20 hours. I mean, seriously, Vaughn's life was on camera. There's a reason people know so much about Von Helton is because he would live stream some of the. I mean, who remembers the Easter shit? People don't understand that whole thing about doing 5 days. You're celebrating Easter 5 times.
Once you see Vaughn eat a Gogurt, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, that's true.
Why would you want to?
I think that's the first time I ever saw him live. He was eating one.
Wow, Billy, that's still in both of our spank banks. We just don't like to talk to people about that.
Oh, God,
Don't call me that ever again. That was sad.
Does not have mask in it. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
There ain't no gnat in it.
Oh yeah, this is the classic. This is him reading out the CPS charges.
This is Matt's in the pizza right here, isn't it?
It's both.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
It's one
They're
than the
usually
other.
chopped up pretty well.
I didn't realize I was muted, but Burnt Toast made this one, so shout out to Burnt Toast. So I stole it from hers, but it's
Fuck yeah.
This is where she started
there's
about the mats
many
on the
people
pizza.
have used. Yeah, this clip has been used hundreds of times over the years.
Deservedly so.
And put your dirty napkins in the garbage. This is exactly why that you got your children took away from you. No, Mom, it isn't. Yes, it is. There was no mention of the house at all. Sorry. There was no mention of the house at all. Sorry. You fail. Once again, you fail. There was no mention of the fucking house. No mention of the fucking house at all. The home is cluttered to the
That's
point.
the ass of a god, ladies, huh?
You fail. You fail. I totally pwned Mom.
And here's where he reads out the CPS, what they wrote down. What they came into the house and observed, and they wrote down.
You'll also hear undiagnosed schizophrenia.
Yeah.
I mean, and I still maybe not full blown schizo, but I'm betting more on the line of schizoaffective, you know, which is bipolar with audio, which is the deluxe, you know. But yeah.
It's to find a place to sit, and the surfaces, i.e. countertops, tables, coffee table, etc., are covered with dirty dishes, dirty bottles, and other stuff. Then request the court to order the release of the records. Well, yeah, if I want to wait until they decide to do it. On 8/9/2011, the children were seen at the UK Grad Clinic and were once again diagnosed as failure to thrive. Their formula was changed, however, despite several prompts from worker, had not contacted the WIC program to obtain the new formula. The parents seem to be lackadaisical in the care of Jeremiah and the twin, as well as their older sibling, Layla. The parents have been observed feeding their children out of dirty bottles. Layla is often left in the high chair or swing for hours at a time without any interaction. Wrong. Layla is left in the high chair in the swing to watch Fox News and her weather channel, which, by the way, she dearly loves.
Fox fucking news.
So like that's like okay. That's like one of the things that pisses me off, man. Is just like the fact is like he doesn't even deny this, and the thing is like we know this has happened. I mean, I remember there was one video where he was streaming that where you actually see the kid for hours, like in the back there, you know, at times you know very upset at the fact that they're still in the high chair. Like this is what they used to do. Him and Andrea, they would put these kids up there and they're out of the way because parenting's hard. You know, you got to stop them from running around and getting into things. And it's just that they were just this is what it means to be an unfit parent. They weren't ready for this. They're too fucking lazy to take care of their kids. Like even to this day, he's still too lazy to take care of his kids. You want to know what neglect is, Vaughn? It's being too lazy to actually give a fuck about your kids. That's the problem.
Emotional abuse.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's no nurturing in a family, and like, oh Jesus, I'm the one talking about this crap, but. If there's like, okay, well, I'm a prime example. If there's no nurturing in a family when a child is growing up, you know, a lot of times different emotion that fucks the kid up, or it can fuck a kid up in a lot of different ways because it's part of what a parent is supposed to do to teach their child about life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's that parent-child relationship that grows through the years where, you know, and Vaughn doesn't understand any of that as long as his kids have clean linen, they're fed, you know, they're warm, they're tucked in. You know, that's how he used to call it when his kids were like infants, right? They'll cry themselves to sleep. As long as they're dry, you know, they're fed and they got clean linen. That's all that he's required to fucking do.
Even the fed part, like the first few times that the kids got taken away, it was because they failure to thrive. The kids weren't gaining weight, you know.
Right. Well, when he showed that, when he claimed that they were trying to set him up, when the doctor I think it was Dr. Del Mundo, hung up or showed a graph of an 8-pound child or something like that, a certain weight. And his children were under that weight. That was the chart that his children should have been on. That was the whole, and I think everybody understands that. But that's once again how stupid Von Helton is. You know, he doesn't even understand or doesn't want to understand, you know, the fact that she's showing this because your children are down here and this is where they're supposed to be. You know, he thought that they wanted his kids to grow, gain an ounce every day, and that would make him morbidly obese. You know, it's like, no, it just that, you know.
Well, who remembers the Von Helton family portrait video?
Oh God.
Well, here's the thing that blows my mind. He sat here a little while ago and was trying to claim that because his kids got given back to him, that all the allegations were false because of that. And now here's a video you're showing where he's reading the allegations that were written down by the people that showed up to his house and observed what was going on.
Now he tries to spin that by saying that these weren't actually the charges levied against him by CPS. These were allegations made by trolls, because trolls have that kind of power. But what I was saying about the Von Helton family portrait video. When his wife first moved in with him, she became pregnant rather quickly.
And he thought Larry Frost was the fucking father.
Yeah, he wasn't 100% convinced that the child was his after it was born, so he demanded a paternity test. And until he got the results of that paternity test back, he wouldn't refer to the child by name. He would refer to the child as that thing.
That thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Charming.
Well, he's got what's the oldest one's name? Laela.
Laela.
Okay, Laela, Jerry, and the other one.
The other one.
The one that has a touch of what her mother has is how we would refer to it.
How many kids does he have?
3.
Oh,
Actually, 4. He had one up in
North Dakota. His clone.
See, Mr. TV.
Grampy, before you carry on, mate, Grampy, because I'm going to need to go. It is 3:30 in the morning, and as a father, I need my daddy sleep, and I've got to put some money underneath my kid's pillow because he ripped his own tooth out this evening. So the tooth fairy's got to come along. But I wanted to ask.
First there's no ranch salmon, now there's no tooth fairy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
God damn
Grampy and the gentleman on the panel, do you believe that it is a worthy cause for a video on this piece of shit?
Yes.
I'm talking like an hour and a half minimum video.
Yes.
Yeah, only if
1,000
you send
times,
it to Kentucky
yes.
CPS.
Only if you dance, Alex, please. Serious.
Well, I have a hard time dancing these days, but I did manage to get a work in the other day using my walking stick.
We do what we can.
We do what we can with what we have is absolutely right. You're an inspiration to us all. But if I reach out to you, Grampy, would you mind helping a brother out with the research and stuff?
Oh, I would love to, sir.
Because I don't just want to rely on Encyclopedia Dramatica to smash him.
Yeah, someone else that I would reach out to for information is Jay Stevio,
Secular opinion, definitely.
Secular opinion. That goes without saying. But I started doing Von Helton videos years ago, not knowing. I came in at a time when certain things had already happened, and I was doing videos. I didn't some of the stuff that I would do all the time, but over the years, from listening to the OGs of this whole fucking train wreck, Secular Opinion, Paulie's Customs, Jay Stevio, the Kenny KPZ or Mindbender, right?
I don't know that guy from fucking Adam.
From Tom Brady, but those are the guys you're really. I mean, I'll help. Sure, I've got a lot of clips of stuff that people may or may not have or whatever videos I've done. I can pitch in, but those are the guys seriously that you want to if you want to make it like good, you get all the backstories. So that's where I learned all my backstories from was watching and talking and.
Who played the polka flute?
You played the polka flute?
I just saw a wild Channy appear.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Hey,
I'll reach out to the relevant people. What I'll do is I'll reach out to you first, Grampy, and then
sure, but
treat you like a slave and expect you to go do all the other legwork for me. But
I would expect nothing else.
Hey, Alex,
what?
Before you leave, when you started talking, you said it's 3:30.
3:30 in the morning. Yes,
he's like 5 hours ahead.
That's how they say it over there in the UK.
Well,
does that mean
3:30? Is that more sufficient?
Oh no, I'm not questioning whether you were right in what you said. I just never had heard that before.
It's metric time.
I didn't know if you meant 2:30 or 3:30.
I say them. Well, so I should say it's 3. Well, it's actually 3:34 now. We also use the term fortnight over here, which I don't believe you guys use.
We do. It's a shitty video game.
Unfortunately, we do too. But yeah, it's a measurement of 2 weeks. I don't know why you guys wouldn't use it, but all right. Well, thank you very much for having me on. It's been delightful, and I always relish the opportunity to play banjo music at Von Helton. And I shall see y'all soon. Have a great night, guys.
Have a great night.
I could listen to that motherfucker read the phone book, man.
Me too.
I know. I don't understand his characters that he does in his videos, but I like to get really fucking high and then like turn it on and just start watching it. I don't understand what he says. Yeah, it's the accent,
The video of him just reading off fucking Von's ED page. It's fucking epic.
Mm-hmm.
The way Vaughn started to rage, I really thought it was the Brit that was going to give him the excuse to run away. No, it took a person of color.
No, that was last time he was on the Geek Room. He ran from the Brit.
You guys had me dying, man. I was watching this video, this whole thing, and I'm like, I don't want to come in, I'm not doing, I kept messaging Frank, talking with him and Elsie, and I'm like, oh my god, this is just golden.
Well, I mean, it's like I wasn't going to come in either, but like when he starts talking about the mod stuff, and it just and it's funny because like you can kind of scratch the surface, and like everybody hears is like okay. That he's downloaded some weird mods and all this stuff for his game.
That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, like but if you actually have an understanding of like how these games work, like how mods work, not the type of mods that he uses, but just in general, and you look at what he's actually doing, it's actually a lot more disturbing than he tries to play it out to be. Like he tries to be like all relatively kind of nonchalant, just like I'm just doing this stuff, like whatever. It's like no, the actual stuff that he's doing, like the mods that he has there are absolutely vile. And when I actually do have my kids in this time, so I can't talk about them. But it really is
taking your kids. Fuck, you're in trouble, dude. I'm sorry.
Hey, so check it out from Discord. 934. Tusaka, what you doing? 938, harassing Vaughn. John says to himself, oh, fuck, that's right. TGR's having Vaughn on tonight. John goes over to the fucking video and sees that they just posted the StreamYard link. John popped in, and then he sends to Sokka, thanks for the heads up. This is glorious.
Well, I like that you came in with your usual icon of a horse, which probably excited him. Or he thought they were trolling him. Who knows?
What's that horse head still doing there?
Hold on, let me see what this.
The horse is.
I'm kind of glad I had that screen share off because of Lover's Lane. I didn't realize what it was.
That'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, okay. So,
but like listening to him talk about like all the games he's modded, like Wolfenstein 3D, and have you ever heard of Doom?
Yeah.
What about Quake?
Like he modded. Yeah, he modded Wolfenstein 3D back in the 80s because that's when that game came out.
Yeah, in 1980, I want you to understand this. In 1980, Vaughn would have been 15, 16 years old. And I know
1980 wasn't the only thing it was out back then was like Pong and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Pong. I remember when that shit came. So, and I knew there were people out there. I mean, I've got a brother that was into computers in the fucking 70s. He was in the Navy. He was a submariner. He worked for Microsoft for 15 years. Met Bill Gates. I mean, the guy, and I mean, he made it.
He was a submariner. Did he go to nuke school?
Yes, he did.
Oh, all right.
And he also retired a Master Chief, so and had admirals and there's anyway. It's not about that, but yeah, he did go to nuke school. All about Groton, Connecticut, that whole area. My family's always been familiar with that, but so just the fact that Steve McRae talks about nuke school and shit like that, it's like.
And here's
yeah, like listening to Vaughn tell people like if you played Wolfenstein or you played one of these games, you played my mods. The first
making maps is not modded.
He brought
map making is not modded. Back then, it was.
First mod
LOL. He invented LOL and BRB.
Oh yeah,
all the originals. Yeah.
The first mod for Doom that I had ever heard of, I heard about it when I was about 19. It was a mod that was basically published by Stormfront, where it replaced all the zombies and the monsters in Doom with black people.
Oh man, those goddamn.
Yeah. Wait till Black Guy TV's gone to say that shit. Fucking coward! You fucking coward!
Is it safe?
Is it?
Is it safe?
This is the guy that'll fucking look both ways before telling you, one of those jokes.
Oh, nah, Jello, man. Jeez.
The lies are amazing. Like, out of all the stuff he said, but the fact is he can't admit that he lied or that he was mistaken at all. And the Congressional Medal of Honor thing, I mean, like, this is something that's well documented. Like, I think Billy brought this up. Like, there are only so many recipients of it. Enough that
Billy told us
a webpage and literally just like go down there and look for Herb Helden. It's like, oh, look at that. His name's not there. It's not like you have to dive into thousands upon thousands of records or anything. It's all listed up there, like on the internet from the government's own webpage, and they can find who the recipients are.
What I thought was, I thought, and some people still think in the way, but he won't admit it or doesn't understand, is like when you're in the military, a certain unit, a certain regiment, even ships in the Navy, I guess they have battle flags or campaign flags, where in that campaign, your ship or your unit received like a certain award. Okay, so if you saw a picture of that ship being displayed in all of its decorations and stuff, you might see that award on that ship's, for that ship service record or whatever I guess you call it, combat record. And I thought maybe Von Helton thought, well, maybe because his dad was on that ship, his dad automatically got that award, but his dad didn't have to be on that ship when that award was. You know what I mean? It's like when I was in the 3rd Armor Division in Germany, okay? Does that mean that I can claim that I was also in, like, World War II? You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I can claim those battle medals or campaign medals, I mean,
when you hear him talk about his father, first of all, like, the really creepy thing is he refers to him as his daddy. That was something that Paulie brought up. That's kind of weird. But second of all, we're talking about a man who had so much, disrespect for his father that he changed his last name.
Well,
after he died.
Because of course, like the banks were messing up their, mailing addresses, and he was getting his dad's mail, his dad was getting his mail.
That's Well, my grandfather, my dad, and my brother all have the same, share the same name. And at one time, there was a brief time when my father and my grandfather's mail would get a little bit mixed up, even a little bit of the military stuff, but nothing to the effect of, oh, we made a mistake when something was pointed out, or, but not to the extent. Von Helton seems to think that the mail is somehow, I don't know. I don't think anybody understands what Von Helton thinks.
I think that maybe that was just an excuse he came up with when his father told him to stop using his name.
Yeah, you're a disgraced child. You'll never turn out to amount to anything.
That's a curse.
And he was right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so actually his father, you're right, that's a curse. So his father actually cursed him when he said that. Now, I'm not saying his father actually said that, but I can only speculate in Minecraft.
So you know what might be kind of fun and dark? A video montage of, pictures of Vaughn, and then, his mod list with the music, Aqualung. Bum, 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 bum.
Can we use Vaughn's version of it?
Fucking hey, did he karaoke that song?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Horribly. Very, very, very badly. Horribly.
That's kind of redundant. I mean, have you seen any of his karaoke videos? They're all bad. I mean, great. they're wonderful for what they are, right?
I mean,
hey,
it's like
Jello,
Jello, you forget. They said he would never karaoke again once his teeth were removed.
Is that you,
That's
Charlie?
He would never walk again once his toes turned to powder. Like, I mean, the guy's a medical miracle walking. A walking medical miracle, I'm telling you.
Wait a
Born
second.
with
Is that you, Charlie?
Good evening, Grampy. How are you? my
Oh,
friend?
how the fuck did you sneak in here, you bastard?
Yeah, well, it was probably one of your nodding off moments from your brownies. Is it brownies tonight?
Nah, it's chocolate.
Chocolate.
We'll talk later. I've had a bad couple of days.
Man, you're questioning him coming in. They fucking let me in.
Well, okay.
Hey, Grampy, you know us. We have ways, my friend. Through the back door, we got the key.
Oh shit, MudBrooker's there. Fuck.
It's always a problem when you let Grampy Lobster's crowd in. They're roughnecks. They're a bunch of never mind.
We're terrible fucking people.
Shenanigans.
I was gonna say, Jello, you were on with Grampy for 11 fucking hours the other day.
Yeah. I'm definitely one. Yeah, for sure.
You go throwing that link out in the chat, you never know who will fucking sneak in on you.
Yeah, no shit. It's like when you leave the back door propped open when you take out the trash.
Yeah.
And you walk back in and you see a crackhead huddled up next to the elevator because it's warm.
Oh, that's right. He was born a medical miracle. I remember that.
Oh yeah, because he died as a child.
Yeah, he had a hole in his heart.
Yeah,
and the pastor laid hands. Yep. Tell it, Grampy. Tell it.
His mama laid him on the fucking altar. The pastor laid hands on him, and they said something like, if he's supposed to die, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, of course, folks, but if he's supposed to die, then let him die. If he's supposed to live, then let him live. And then there was, I don't remember if there was like a rumble or maybe, I don't know, but all of a sudden, he started getting color and his eyes opened and his mother took him home. And then nobody ever called the police or an ambulance.
Yeah, I love the part of that story where
why is this lady running out of the fucking hospital with a dead baby?
That's the part of the story I love. Like he's diagnosed clinically dead as an infant, and the doctor's like, "All right, here, take him."
Yeah, take him.
You need a shoebox.
Yeah.
Remember when he was a young child? I don't know exactly how old because I don't know if he said a specific age. But at a certain point, his mother did have his vampire fangs removed.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want that to she didn't want the kids to make fun of him in school. Because
Well, it depends what timeline. Because in one timeline, his mom removed his vampire fangs, and that causes other teeth to fall out because they're like load-bearing teeth or something. And then there was another timeline where it was the fluoride in the water that causes teeth to rot out.
Yeah, that fucking water.
Yes. Wait a minute. You also forgot when she was sick and tired of the school calling because of his bloodlust. So that's why she has the fangs removed. Hey, ask secular opinion, Polly's customs. Look, right there on Blog TV said it live.
So
she was sick of my bloodlust and had my fangs removed.
All these different stories. Is this like the Von Helton Mandela effect?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
He's a strong
I know
proponent of the
that
Mandela
what
effect.
this sounds like is it just sounds like we're making fun of all the lies he tells by telling bigger lies. This is a common way of making fun of somebody. This is for anybody that's like in the chat, like listening to this, right? Like if you don't know Vaughn, we are bringing up and these are lies that he has told. These are all things right out of Vaughn's mouth. There's
right, and that's a funny thing that I've always heard Sokka say. It's like, yeah, Vaughn rails and says that I say shit about him, and literally the only things that I've ever said about him are the things that he's actually done and said.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing about when people chop up, and I do agree there has been some like chopped up shit that make Vaughn say certain things that he's not saying or dance or whatever. But like when you make clips of him and he go, oh, you're taking that out of context. No, the fact that you said these things, I mean, so many things. It's like, okay, tell me any other context that this could, you know what I mean?
Like
Wait a
go
minute,
sleep in
you
the car.
also- Yeah, exactly. They took
Neglect
it
is
out of
not
context.
neglect is not a crime.
Just roll up the window. That's right. If
Yeah.
the bear comes, just roll up the window.
Just lock the
no,
door.
but you also have to remember, if you take one of Von Helton's pure uncut videos, like I have been recently, just hit literally download and re-upload. Once you re-upload it and it becomes internet history, it becomes a hate video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unedited, just original raw format. Once you upload it, it becomes a hate video.
Uh-oh, who's got small children around?
I'm
Wait a minute,
calling
wait.
CPS.
No,
They
no,
gotta be taking
no.
away. You're discussing things that you shouldn't be in front of them.
Let's all make sure we're wearing pants right now, gentlemen, and we are all wearing.
I'm contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Oh, I know.
It's funny. Like he doesn't like every single time that every single time I think
someone's giving children alcohol and drugs.
So you notice like my tone and things I'll say they do change because I am actually kind of parenting right now. But like whenever these topics come up, he always tries to switch it around. Like especially when it comes to like all the video game stuff. Like in all the interactions I've had with him where I've called him out on like some of the stuff that he's downloaded. Like he's never denied it. What he instead goes to do is that apparently there's something wrong with me because I'm bringing it to everyone's attention that this is what he does. So apparently I've done something wrong that deserves to have my kids taken away because I've brought to attention how sick he is.
Yeah,
but wait a minute. I'm sorry, Mud.
If there's nothing wrong with Von's mods and they're harmless, how could discussing them in front of your child possibly be something you could have the kid taken away for?
Yeah, very interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was especially when originally you blamed your ex-wife and CPS for showing your children pornography. So at first you were not denying the incident happened. You were claiming to have full knowledge of it, almost as if pre-knowledge, but then that's what you raged about when the court findings found that was CPS's report, that your children had been introduced to pornography on the internet.
And here's the thing too, is that like you go to the same site that I had, like the Nexus mods. This isn't the adult one. Well, there are some adult mods on there. It's not like the one, like the really sick one. But even on that website, they do have adult mods. But it also covers like, there's like 2,000 games that are modded on that site. And you can go do the same thing and take a look at the mods that are endorsed by Vaughn, which means that he's had to download them and activate them in his game. And then, that gets a little query that says, hey, rate this mod. And it's not just, Fallout, or Skyrim. It's Mass Effect. It's all these other games that he plays. Like almost every other game that he has modified it in some way to include these things. Like it's so that you got to think like he's got his room there, door open, computer, like his back to the door type thing. It's not a surprise that his kids probably walked in on him playing his games.
Yeah, exactly. You know what my daughter pointed out? She said, "You know what, Dad? God forbid he ever develops the intelligence to mod Red Dead Redemption or GTA 5. I mean, even more sick than people can mod it."
If given the opportunity, Vaughn could mod fucking Minecraft and make it perverted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
got to reiterate real fast, Mud. Vaughn doesn't mod. Now, see, I'm not a modder, and someone could correct me, but I believe even like in the late 90s, modding, making Quake maps, that wasn't called modding. That was called making maps, map making.
Yeah.
But what he does, when he talks about changing color, that's reskinning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reskinning is not fucking modding. Can I get an amen from someone that actually knows what they're talking about? Because admittedly, I don't. But please.
I don't understand a motherfucking thing, but amen.
Yeah, I'm a boomer. I'll admit it. But I know that someone knows better. Someone in here knows better what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really just like just because you have access to a paint like a Photoshop knockoff like GIMP, and you got the right extension to open up the texture files, and hey, I'm going to adjust the hue and then save it again, and hey, look at that, I've modded. Nah.
Hey, Jello, isn't that a safe bet whenever you're in a room full of people?
But I mean, like, unless you like, and actually like making adjustments to the code of the game, to the scripts and stuff, then yeah, I would put that more along the category of modding. Yeah.
I was praying to my Lord and Savior, baby Jesus, earlier that Slack account would come into this hangout tonight, and about the whole mod thing, because that always steals the show.
Don't the video games
tonight on
I don't understand anything about video games. I don't play video games. So when they talk about the mods and stuff, all I can think about is maybe people in video games like going around fucking each other. I don't understand why. I mean, but
masturbation,
right? And the way Vaughn puts it out, and then somebody that actually understands something like sock account can come in and eloquently explain always and stay cool while his underage children are in the room. God, I hope they don't take your kids, guy.
Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second, please. I have a disclaimer. I am wearing headphones. There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing headphones as well. But the stuff that he does, like there is, oh man, I'm trying to remember what it was. There was one of the mods that he was when I first kind of found him on the bad site, we'll call that right now. I was going through his post history, and there was one where he was having issues with his character engaging in an act with another character. And
what's wrong with that? I mean, I actually heard him say that.
Yeah, but the thing was that you could see that the alignment of his character and the character he was engaging with was off, so that it wasn't they weren't connecting where they should be connecting.
You mean when he couldn't get his dog meat to fuck his NPC?
Yes, and there you go. But here's the thing: is that he posted screenshots of what it looked like before, and then what it looked like after, like where it was broken. But you got to ask yourself, why did he have a before shot?
Hashtag dog meat. God damn it.
Hashtag dog meat.
I find a lot of shit funny and that I somehow understand, but even just not even understanding any of the video game stories or whatever, even what they are. Just the fact that people do that and go to that fucking extreme.
That's what I wanted to ask. So if somebody who knows better is like, but so the companies that make these video games, they don't frown on that shit.
No. Well, there's nothing that they can really do. Like that's the thing is that like companies like Bethesda.
They tell you not to do it.
Well, no, the companies like Bethesda actually encourage it. They actually produce the creation kits that allow people to modify the games, and 99% of the mods out there are mods that are not of that nature. But there's like that one small sect that Vaughn's fallen into, which is like the seedy underbelly of video game modding, and that's that's just like it's not something that everybody does. I've managed to play and mod video games, including a lot of Bethesda games for years, and not do any of this stuff. But then again, also my kids, my oldest plays video games on my computer as well, so definitely don't have that stuff on there.
basically what it breaks down to is, yes, a lot of people will mod trucking games to put modern version of trucks in there.
Right.
People will mod, flying games to put different skins for airplanes.
Right.
Not everybody mods, some zombie game to have like animal followers for multicultural, multiracial gangbangs involving animals and slaves you find in the city.
And
That's
these are
fun.
kind of like the screenshots of the messages
Yes.
that he writes. It's like
giant half human, half mosquito men raping young teenage girls.
Well, here
Right
is
up.
there is a mod, and like I got Vaughn's mod list at one point in time, as on the forums he was saying that he was having problems, and so I think I sent a message, or somebody sent a message to him saying, well, it might be a problem with your load order. Send us a screenshot of your mod list, because I was kind of curious what he was running, and I still have it. There's a mod that he downloaded called, let's see if I can pull this up here. I think it's Family Planning Edition. Okay.
Oh God.
Which is a mod that allows you to, do stuff. Okay. It's one of those mods. Okay. We'll just call it one of those mods. But then there's add-ons for the mods, and that he had clicked on this as well, including Dog, Deathclaw, and Gorilla. Those are separate things that he had downloaded. So it wasn't just included in the base mod. He had to go out and find.
Gary showed up.
So he had to go out and find the Dog, the Gorilla, and the Deathclaw add-on, and put those into his game as well. Now, anyone who's played Fallout know what those. Well, I mean, it's pretty clear what those three animals are, but this is what he's voluntarily putting into his game. And again, the entire thing that this is beta testing or any of that stuff, he's been doing this for about 7 years. These mods have been out there for about 7 years. They're well beyond the beta phase.
Well, what I find fascinating is whenever someone confronts him about these mods, the first argument he always makes is, I didn't make the mods.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter, Vaughn. You still have them downloaded. You're still using them in your game. I didn't make them, though.
Yeah, but that's only because he can't, because he's not actually a modder. No one's saying he's making the mods. No one's saying he's a capable person. We're saying he's a pervert.
You know what I thought was one of Vaughn's greatest moments that I haven't heard in a long time was his speech about how he's helped women. Because you guys remember, they used to just be around. And,
they were just mannequins in the game.
Yeah. And does anybody remember that video that he did a long time ago?
Oh, God,
when he was about "You've Come a Long Way, Baby." That might trigger some. I know there's people out there that remember that video. When
they could finally have periods?
Oh yeah,
and finally get pregnant and have more welfare babies.
So this is the other thing that's kind of weird about this, and I could have gone into more detail. So I pointed out the obvious. First off, one, he's downloaded. There's something inside the game called looks menu customization. Okay, and looks menu it's a relatively mundane mod that allows just enhanced character edits when you're making your character's face. So there's nothing really bad about this. It just gives you more customization, more ability to make a character look whichever way you want it. Now, what those mods that I was showing with with all the faces, there's and you can also tell the dates that he's downloading and endorsing these, and these were all done around May 1st, 2020. Now, May 1st, 2020, he's downloading all these looks menu presets for mods that make characters look like children. And then what you heard Vaughn say, yes, but I don't play female characters. Now, okay, that might be the case. But hold on a second. Now go to Von Houten's Lover's Lab profile for end of April, early May. And what's he trying to do? Trying to find a way to get looks menu to work on the NPCs. Wait
a minute. Wait a minute. I have the ultimate topper above that. Remember when he deleted all of his old, BitChute videos or YouTube videos? where it was just nothing. He switched his whole channel to diecast racing. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now at the very exact same week, he disappeared from Lover's Lab for 7 months. That was the 11th time his children was taken away. If you go back, and you can go back into the archives, you can literally see, and it was in April of 2018 when his kids were taken away. At the same week, he deleted his entire old video content and switched to diecast racing, and that was the same week he disappeared from Lover's Lab for like 8 or 9 months.
Well, who remembers the Utah gun exchange?
Oh God!
Where
he threatened to sue them too.
Yeah, he made a video talking about how to install these mods. Somebody looked up what these mods were and told Utah Gun Exchange what he was doing, and then he got fucking booted off.
You know, I am so glad. I'm so glad that Alex asked me, because I think he's more familiar with me, about helping him with like Von Helton stuff. And Sokka, I do apologize for not mentioning you, because who could forget your contributions? But I did steer him towards pretty much every, well, except for Wilson, but and MudBrook, but pretty much everybody in the room, people that aren't here, Polly's Customs. There are people out there that know so much, and I've learned so much from over the years. Jay Stevio, him explaining the computer story.
1600. The story of 1600.
Yeah. I've enjoyed over the years learning about a lot of this stuff. Like I said, learning the context after you've seen things a lot of times, and you can put things into perspective. It's one of the most enjoyable things when you understand where a lot of the shit started and how it's evolved. It's better than anything on fucking TV, man. I gotta tell you.
Well, hey guys, it's boomer o'clock. I gotta go. So, thanks for letting me take part, TGR.
No problem.
Yeah.
I never took place in a Von Helton gangbang before.
Somebody thought you were. Somebody thought I was you in the side chat earlier.
Oh yeah.
That's one reason I thought. I don't know. Maybe I should pop in. You know, I mean.
You're a domestic terrorist.
I would love to see
that, right?
like a John Peterson Grampy Lobster stream with both of them talking at the same time. That'd be just hilarious to listen to.
I'm up for it.
Just
I'm up for it.
Two gravelly old men just talking about shit.
Yeah, you remember? I remember.
Can we get Ran in on that one?
Oh God!
All right, later.
Don't get Pete Beckel out of it. I'm happy.
Just a big bowl of gargle for them to all gargle.
One thing I was kind of disappointed about, though, because Billy couldn't keep his fucking yap shut. Hashtag fuck Billy.
No, I Billy.
Von was about to launch into his fucking Medal of Honor shtick. Yeah, I mean, he got as far as the big wide strap, and then Billy sidetracked him.
No,
I remember seeing the video where Von was describing the Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
It's got this big wide strap because it's this big heavy metal. And I seen my old man's. It's got a big eagle, and hanging from the eagle's claws is this big star. Well, the thing is, the Medal of Honor is the same size as every other fucking medal. It's about 1.25 inches across. It does have a neck ribbon, but it's
the
not
medal.
big.
Yeah.
Exactly. The thing is, the medal he described is the Army Medal of Honor. He didn't even know there's a different medal for the Army, for the Navy, and once the Air Force split off from the Army, for the Air Force. His dad was in the Navy. He would have got the Navy medal, which is almost identical to the original one from the Civil War, because originally it was a Navy medal. And it doesn't have the big eagle with the star hanging below it. it has the flukes of an anchor, and you can barely see them. They're almost lost in the ribbon, and the star hangs off of those, that anchor. I mean, this dumb fucker doesn't even know the difference. And if his dad actually had the medal, he would have seen it. And if his dad got the Medal of Honor, damn near every county courthouse has a veterans monument, listing the county veterans and where they served and that shit. And if his dad had got the Medal of Honor, he would have got his own fucking plaque on the monument, saying, Irvin Helton, won the Medal of Honor and all that sort of shit. You wouldn't need to go look it up. You could just go down to the fucking Clay County Courthouse and be right there on display.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Vaughn, we challenge you, my friend, to go down to the county courthouse, and it will have a World War II memorial to all the people in Manchester or Clay County. And if your father truly won the Medal of Honor, which we know he didn't because his name does not appear on the list of Medal of Honor recipients in the World War II National Database. But anyways, hey, take your video camera, your mobile device, as you call it, and go down there and show that.
Hey,
Vaughn,
Charlie, I got to, can I say something? And I won't ramble for a second, but I want to what you said, though. Von Helton, the way he shits on his father's military service, he doesn't understand that without his claims of what his grandfather's done, his father was his father, right?
Yeah.
Yes, his father was a World War II hero.
Right. Actually, his father actually did some really cool shit in World War II, and that by itself would be stories that he could share with people. That would be some really cool stuff. My father was at this event, and he could show that his father was at these events because of records and stuff. I mean, Charlie, you found my grandfather from what he did with sub chasers in World War II. Thank you very much. And, I mean, seriously. And so the stories that he could have would be like pretty fucking cool, or they could be. But
Look,
he's not making his father like the biggest hero of the biggest.
Exactly.
Look,
the Helton family history is an amazing history. His father was a hero. His father was in 3 major naval battles. His father's ship was hit by kamikaze dive bombers. His father did fire a twin 40 cal anti-aircraft gun. Von Helton claims that his father single-handedly mounted like the last standing man on his ship on a quad 40, which is father's ship.
He was Custer.
There you go. Surrounded by the entire Sioux Nation, but you can't disparage what his father did. But the sad part is the grand illusionary fantasies that he has to make up while ignoring my offer to share his entire 10-generation family history on his father's side, 11-generation family history on his mother's side, ancestry documented. I am a genealogist, have been for 30 years. I have shared this file, offered this file for what, a year now? No. He just wants to continue to make up imaginary stories while ignoring his real amazing past.
Charlie, can I say something? Frankie, that's you, right?
Huh?
That's you still in there, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, I want you to hashtag that to You're Welcome, Irate Alex, with that, because he asked for some input. I want you, please, if you could, maybe in a Geek Bites, those little videos you do.
Yeah.
But Irate Alex asked for some Von Helton stuff, to give him a hand. Charlie, I mean, he's got receipts.
Oh, I got federal document. Look, I have the frost ban. Wait a minute. I had the Frost family at blank, blank, blank Crane Creek Road in 1940 with his mother at 9 years old, with his grandfather and his great-grandfather living at that same address in the Frost family farm. You know, Von Helton, who declares he's not a Frost. So fuck the Frost family, right? Well, bitch, you're living on the Frost family farm that goes back 120 years, motherfucker. You want to talk about bloodlines? You want to talk about claims of legal authority to bloodlines? How about the legal bloodline of your cousin Larry Frost, who is a direct grandson of the man that founded that farm in the 1800s?
Where's Mindbender?
You know, like I just look. Vaughn doesn't have enough class, or like understanding, even if he had the class. So I'll just go ahead and say, Charlie, is it Charlie? Thank you. What you offered to do for what you did for Vaughn that he turned down is a lot more than he deserves.
Hey, my fun is researching it. That's it.
And there's no Cherokee. There's no Cherokee blood. Yeah.
There has never been a Vaughn on any Helton. All right. And I have literally the 1993 and the 1996 city directory of Hamilton, Ohio, after he legally shit on his father and changed his name while his father was still alive from Irvin Eugene Helton Jr. to James Paul Helton. You want to see the city directory, bitch?
Appreciate it, brother.
There you go.
Yeah, Charlie, do you have anything on...
You're welcome, irate Alex.
Do you have anything on Larry's genealogy, other, on the Frost side? And because Larry...
notes?
See, Larry could actually have Cherokee in him, and Vaughn couldn't, because depending on whether it was Larry's father or mother that married into the family, it could have come down through one of them.
Absolutely. Larry has a complete different line than Von Helton that he wished he had. Maybe, we don't know. Larry could very well be part Cherokee.
Yeah. And just because he is doesn't mean Vaughn is, but, Vaughn's stupid that way.
And might I add, people out there that aren't familiar with Grampy Lobster and what we do on Live Lobsters at times is we have frequent guests such as MudBrooker. He's our voice of reason. Keeps me kind of not really in line, but he's our token smart guy. Charlie, he's usually he's the guy that, he's the receipts guy. He's the guy that can call out for a fucking Stromboli and get the fucking job done,
I'll tell you to go fuck yourself when you need to be told that.
Absolutely, and I've done that to you, so let's not get into that. But you know what I'm saying. But anyway, we've talked about this shit on numerous occasions, and I don't know, just the fact that irate Alex thought of me, it was my god.
Well, Grampy, you'll have to have Alex on the show sometime, and Charlie, and a couple others, and have a little sit down. And
I don't have the my computer. God damn, my fucking my shit fucking. Somebody that had it would be fun to get people that have been around it for a while. I mean, I wouldn't be the first one, but get Paulie, Charlie, Kenny. I mean, the people, the guys behind the fucking scenes, the reasons why Stinky fucking, exactly. Show us the sausage. We want, I really like to see Jay Stevio, all these guys like in a room, just having a beer, or a adult beverage or recreational, drug of their choice, done responsibly, of course. Just like sitting down and bringing up shit, answering questions.
Well, it wouldn't be too overly hard.
Maybe that Kenny JPZ, could show up or some shit. I don't know. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I like those those type of reunions,
Yeah, well, you can get hold of most of these guys on Discord, and the word could be spread, set it up for, a week or so from now, and everybody could get together on the Grampy Lobster stream, maybe put you over 1,000 subs while they're at it.
There you go. Hey, absolutely. Shout out, #Fun Brigade.
Oh,
support us. Support us, and we'll break your fucking knees.
We don't. Okay, normally we don't support violence.
I'm sorry. Shout out Geek Room. I love you guys. Bran, I hope one day you get your fucking steak. You know what I'm saying?
Oops. Looks like Frankie's getting a little weird too. No, we're not trying to take over the show, folks.
Well, they left us alone in here. What do they expect?
I know.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, Grampy, you got the keys to the liquor cabinet?
Nah, but I got some chocolate sitting over here.
I ain't got the keys, but I got a hammer and a screwdriver.
There you go. Anyways, hey, folks, I'm off to spend some time with my grandson. I know it's 11:20, but hey, he had a long nap tonight. So we're going to go chill and play some Fortnite for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to head to bed. Geek Room, Frank, appreciate it, brother. I know that's
that British game that I was talking about.
I don't know, but anyways, I'll be accused of juvenile delinquency and contributing thereof. So, anyways, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, you better watch out. You might get your daughter taken away.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, once he threatened to have my adult children taken away by CPS. My youngest child at the time was 24. So, anyways, happy Friday, people. Peace out.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to run and do something real quick. So we might be closing this down pretty soon.
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna bail out too. So
yeah,
it'd be a good time to.
God, you guys made me feel good. Holy shit! Leave it to the gun.
I'm really glad Sokka came in. He came in at the right time. I was just saying to Sokka that a lot of people have been asking me to question me about Vaughn's mod list. I'm like, the guy is really Sokka, and I've sat around in hangouts like this where people have asked Sokka. I've had my stomach churned by that fucking explanation so many times. It's good that there's he's got to do a good thorough thing that's been recorded, and we could just refer people to this. So a good timestamp might be a good idea. But I really feel Sokka just has a good understanding of it and has bothered to look into it more than most people would care to do, because fucking yuck. Am I right?
Yeah.
Explain. I mean, I still don't understand it, but I'm understanding enough to go ew. Right? The fact that somebody would I don't understand women needing to lactate, horse vaginas, or menstruating women, or and I know people that play video.
Oh, well, that's all red herrings. He was just saying that to distract from the fact that he can make his followers kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the whole idea that people do shit like that to me is just it's like the biggest ooh, cringe, just ugh. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting, I tell you.
Disgusting. It's disgusting.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but
it's wrong.
It is definitely wrong. I still love the way Shani and Rev tried to segue, folks. I love the way Shani and Rev tried to segue their little shout out videos.
Oh yeah, they tried. We're going over that on Sunday with Burnt Toast. So
well, see, it's like a like a great segue probably to end the show then, Frankie.
Well, you know how I always end the show. I have everybody chill out. So
No, I was just I was like I wasn't saying
Oh no.
wasn't trying to insinuate anything goodness sakes, no, it's not my show. But no, I. Oh shit! This has been fun. This has been great. This has been. Fuck. Anyway.
All right, so I think JelloShots with God, I can't remember his name. Whoever made Gangnam Style. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. What was that name?
I think that's Saitan Atheist.
Yes. I hope it's agreed with it. It's
God, when that became popular, I was like, we're fucked. You know.
But it has all been downhill from there. I mean, fuck, man.
Nah, we were fucked. We were fucked with goddamn the hustle. That's when they knew people could get people to do really stupid shit and put music to it.
Well, I think all that
graduated to the
something to do with it too.
Yeah, and then there was like the whole fucking Macarena thing, and God, after a while, then you want to punch people with that shit. Oh God, little kids still. I mean, 10 years later, you know, I mean, it's like people still were trying to do that shit. Then there's all these other fucking things, and then something like that came along, Gangnam Style.
I didn't care for the Macarena, but Mambo number 5 was my jam.
I see. I gotta admit, there's probably a couple that I thought.
It was a catchy little tune.
That was badass.
Damn. But yeah, Jello, you want to shout out anything?
No.
Okay. MudBrooker.
Yes, I do. I got a brand new video out that I put up last night, and trying out this new season and stuff for Cast Iron. It's made by another guy here on YouTube. His channel is Cast Iron Cookware. Pretty decent guy, and the stuff works pretty good. So watch my video, give his stuff a try, and let's see if we can get Grampy over 1,000 subscribers too while we're at it.
Hell yeah. Grampy.
Thank you very much. You made me feel a lot better tonight. And for those of you who know about it, you know what I mean. But anyway, hopefully Adam's in the side chat and has a wrench so he can drop my links, because I'm pretty stoned. And sometimes when I try to go into different windows, shit doesn't turn out well. But anyway, we've got links, we've got Patreon, we've got merch, people. We got a PayPal. We've got, we've got a lot of fun there. So, folks, if you like weirdness and people like MudBrooker, I'm sorry, Wilson, and just a bunch of rambling bullshit, that's pretty much what we are. So, it's the Fun Brigade. Yay.
Most definitely. And, again, also, I am actually working on it as we speak. If you are a channel member or a Patreon, you will be able to see the new Shanny video first before everybody else. Trust me, I pulled my inner Grampy out for this one. So just to let you guys know, it's funny.
What? You're saying it's going to be too long?
Jesus, at least my shit isn't fucking 3 hours long anymore. God damn.
We got to have an intervention with Mr. TV, don't we?
I would love to talk to him. You just don't understand. I think he is so funny.
But my God.
Not in a laughing at him way.
An hour and a half.
Huh?
I think he's hilarious. I think he's got a great sounding voice. All that, all the props everybody else gives him, I can't disagree a bit. However, nothing he has on his channel is like less than an hour and a half.
Well, if you're going to put the effort in, you might as well take it to the end. Get the most out of it.
Yeah. And you know me, sometimes I don't know when to end shit. You know? I mean, duh.
Yeah.
Don't judge me, man.
I mean, you and I went on a live stream for like 11 hours, but I mean, you know, we were just rambling, just boomering.
Yeah, that is true. These kids these days, they wouldn't understand. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know, just old people fucking talking back and forth, interrupting other people. You know, in a non-Von Helton kind of way. You know, just because we're old and stupid and really don't understand a lot of times what they're talking about, and I don't know. I'm sorry, Frankie.
No, you're good. I may be able to finish it tonight, guys. I'm not sure yet.
Oh God! If you said Grampy Lobster inspired,
it did. I was listening to Shanny, and all of a sudden, just like I just got inspired, and it just for some reason reminded me of something you would do, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this.
Oh,
so
wow.
But yeah. But guys, all the links are down below. If you guys want to support us, if you become a Patreon or channel member, you should be able to see it today or tomorrow. Just depends on when I can push it out. And everything else. So, PS Fanboy, that was that was not even there. Anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I think Salt Mine is gonna be on tomorrow at 8. And we're gonna have Burnt Toast on the Let's Riff on Sunday at 9 o'clock. So
I love burnt toast.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, later, guys.
Cheese.